What a wonderful time we had in Seattle.
Yeah, that was fun.
Seattle.
That was cool. What was your favorite part of Seattle, man? Shout out to Bo. That nigga was funny. That nigga said,
Walter Matt.
That nigga did the Lilo Brown handshake, nigga. That's the real deal now.
Yeah, all I remember is, I'm just better than y'all. That's it.
He did say that, huh?
Did he say that?
Yeah, he definitely said that.
He started talking about his fashion-forward ideals.
Okay.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was a fun show, though, man. The crowd showed up. The crowd was like, man, it came out in the rain and shit. You know what I mean?
Man.
Yeah, people flying all over across the country to come see us, man. That was fun.
I want to shout out the brother Brandon. Work at the airport down there, man. As soon as we get down there, man, Brandon came, showed his love.
Rubbed your back.
Shout out. Couldn't even get in there good, you know what I'm saying? Nigga show love like Kraig Facts. I'm like, yeah, bro. He like man, that's what's up. Couldn't make it to the show. He had to work, but yeah, shout out to that brother Brandon, man. You out there?
Yeah, Brandon. Much love and respect, man. What was your favorite part, Joe?
Man, just like people knew who the fuck we was, like, you know what I'm saying? Like literally, like coming out of the bathroom and, you know what I'm saying, seeing the fruits of our labors.
That's what you remember?
Like niggas on.
They asked why we asked for you or something like that.
What are we doing?
Nah, but it was just like seeing like the people that be in the comments actually face to face. Like, that was the coolest experience because you see somebody just saying, and you in Ebony, shout out to Ebony, roasting me the whole goddamn way to the drop on.
She was
like,
that was a girl from there, the rapper chick.
No, that was the one that I was hanging out with.
Oh, what's the one that drove us to?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just roasting me the whole time just because, you know, that's what I do. I'm like, damn, I just got off stage.
She would not stop.
Oh, you talking about the thick chick?
Yeah, that's the one.
She had the big old titty.
But it was a fun episode.
Did you get the pussy?
Nah.
She was cool.
Depends on those.
He got a ride home from a fan, so.
Yeah, and one took us to from the
one took us to the airport.
I'm telling you, it was cool as fuck.
Yeah, cool as hell.
Seattle was cool.
My boy Ward.
That's his name?
Ward, yeah, he had took us to the studio, and then he
That's
had.
what it is.
I was like, man, the Uber out there from the airport was $50, bro.
Well, cool. He rapped too, huh?
Yeah, he do.
He was pretty dope.
Shout out to
Ward was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
He was cool as shit.
I was like, hey, bro, man, I ain't trying to take this Uber for 50, man. I got 25 for you. He was like, for sure.
Oh yeah.
took advantage of the fact. Hey, Walt, we sorry, man. We sorry, bro. We sorry. Wait, hold on. Did you give him the money?
Hell yeah, I did. I would not.
So
I told him. I was like, I paid him cash.
How'd you make up for the other 25?
He had to get you back. He had to get you back.
Cover all bases. Nah, it was not like. Nigga, like they one thing about Lyft. Oh, shout out to Walt Diz. Walt Diz is real. Like the thing about Lyft out there, they got a union and shit, so their prices are higher. You know what I'm saying? They even get sick days out there in Seattle, which I didn't know. I was talking to a lot of the Lyft drivers, so their prices is damn near more than Cali. Like when it comes to Lyft rides and shit like that.
Is that right?
Yeah,
I was wondering why it was $50.
Yeah,
I was
it was like 13 miles, bro.
It was $16 from the hotel to the joint, and that shit was like, I was like 4 miles away.
Is that right?
Yeah, bro.
It wasn't far at all.
They get sick days.
16 miles, $16.
They get a sick day a year. They get all that shit. They got like benefits.
So the people driving Lyft and shit out here don't get sick days?
Nah, bro, they're not.
I think it's relegated by.
They tried it though.
Relegated by different states.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If you're sick, you just don't drive that day.
Todd, what's your favorite part of it?
Oh man, my favorite part, man, going up into the crowd, interacting with the people, performing bartender with all the Kraig Facts on the stage with me. That was the fucking shit. And roasting that fan. He tried to fuck around.
Yo.
And,
torched that nigga. He torched that nigga.
Fans been thinking this is easy.
It was so bad. The dude trying to get it, you know how like another person out the crowd to try to tell his jokes to him while time was going on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, oh, dog.
The little rapper chick from there, I forget her name, that came on stage, she was actually dope.
Which one?
The one that had the hat and the sweatsuit.
Yeah, like kind of thick chocolate. No, she could spit though.
Hella solid. Please let this be Duncan.
She could spit.
Damn.
Who is it?
He said, damn.
Oh, he got on this show white sweater. Show in all white. Oh, no, I don't believe it.
No, he got muscle stains on his shit though. Your braids ain't touching your neck.
We'll give some shouts out, man. Shout out to Banks Management. They did a hell of a job helping us with the event.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to the Spot.Soto. Dope ass studio we went to.
Yeah.
Shout out to Facts by Rob. Recorded all the audio. Shout out to Saint Nick _Guru, the big homie, man. Show the nigga super love, man. That's my boy right there. And Queen and Miss Kendra. She drove us around. She captained a lot of stuff. We love and appreciate y'all, man. For real, man. That was a dope ass experience made possible by you guys. So love and respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Those your favorite part of the weekend?
Same as everybody, just meeting everybody, you know, just putting names, faces to the names. You know, you see them all the time, and some of the conversations that they had, like I forget, you've been watching the show for a minute, like that shit, like they talking about some shit from like the first and second episode, like that. Oh, did you go back and watch? Oh, no, I've been here since the first. Oh, really? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
what was they asking about? I know they asked about Brandon.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
What else?
So what's up with you and Brandon? That's my nigga. I just talked to him the other day. Well, we good. He's still good. Everything good. That's all love.
Yeah, it's all love.
That's all love. Ain't no hate there.
Hell no.
But that was it, though. I mean, it was just cool to see the faces of people.
Yeah.
Like, you see the names all the time. Oh, you that nigga that keep talking that shit.
Real shit, dog. Somebody
LA.
asked me about a show blunt the other day when I was out there.
Yeah.
I'm like, why you roll your blunts like that? And I had to explain. I should have gave it to him and let him frame it. You know.
Dwann, what was your favorite part?
I was just seeing the people. You know what I mean? Live performance.
Yeah.
And it's funny. Every time we go out in the public, we get the same reaction. You niggas on TV be thinking we short.
Yeah, that'd be the funniest part. The lady said that she was walking through this. She was like, "I'm tall."
We all walked out to go smoke, and all the niggas like, "These niggas is tall." Like,
Yeah.
like, you think like we some little niggas.
Yeah. No, Seattle was.
Duncan couldn't come because on his ID picture was a mystery man.
Don't go fuck you up.
Mystery man.
Hey, the next two cities is San Diego and LA.
Oh shit.
Yeah, San Diego and LA, man. We're gonna do something at the crib. Those tickets gonna sell out fast, man. So once those go up, man, we'll do some pre-sales. Probably start next week. Y'all better get them before they run out.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Shout out
gonna
for
be.
Paul's birthday. He loved that.
Did he?
That's what's up.
When I got home, he loved that. He loved that shit.
That made it worth it. Like,
Yeah. Like he was upset I missed it, but I mean, once he saw it, he was like, "Oh no, I get what you're trying to do. Like, you and your people are doing well. Go ahead. It's okay. Keep going.
That's always cool to get the support of the family. Yeah, support is everything. Because if not, man, you could be in a situation where family can see shit other people can't see. They can see when you ain't normal.
Yeah.
You get around some motherfuckers that don't know you and you're doing some shit that ain't normal to you, they just think it's eccentric.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People who don't know you or watch you kill yourself. They'll watch you die.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? The reason I got on this because I was reading about medieval torture methods.
Okay.
And there was one torture method that I thought was cruel as fuck. It's called immurmurment.
Mermaids.
Immurmurment. Let me make them.
Immurmurment? Like
Immurmurment.
Does a mermaid drown you?
IMMUREMENT.
Motherfucker in your face just murmuring.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's elements of it, you know what I'm saying? But basically what they do is they put you on a wall and they build a wall in front of you. And so there's a little space at the top of the wall, and they basically, you just starve to death. And they normally do it like in the middle of a city capital, you know what I'm saying? And they normally do it to people who either get caught doing some type of child molestation or some type of extreme crime, and you basically starve to death in front of everybody. Wow. And sometimes people throw food and water over to you, you know what I'm saying? But it's called immurmurement. It's like a form of humiliation. I thought that was crazy. Here's the picture of it.
And they throw food to you? So you might get
like a little to prolong the death.
Yeah, a little chicken leg.
Yeah, the thing is to torture you for a long period of time.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, man, that's some cruel shit, bro.
Eat all the chicken in this. Oh, the bone in there, like,
bro.
Nigga, you know he about to crush that bone and get that cartilage. You know he about to.
You explain about how Cheetos just do this over
Like, think how much of an asshole we were when we were 13. Imagine being 13 being able to play with somebody like
oh yeah,
we doing all kind of shit.
That's gotta be people you don't know that's just watching you die.
Yeah.
Ain't no way I'm finna watch you murmur to death, nigga. I'm gonna try to do something, nigga. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Because look, there's this diet that people get on. It's what's that diet when it's cayenne pepper, lemon, and water?
The master diet.
That master cleanse.
Beyonce diet.
That's when it got popular.
I know that.
My barber was on the master cleanse. He said he didn't eat a solid food for 28 days and still was shitting that whole time for almost a month without taking any type of solid food. So the human body could probably go, a couple months before it's gonna die of starvation. You know what I'm saying? That's a cruel motherfucking way to die, bro.
What's fucked up is that your family get to come see you and shit every day, and they can't do shit to help you, bro.
They can't do nothing.
You know what I mean? That's fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Shouldn't have been fucking with them little boys.
Yeah, but if you got caught molesting a child,
Oh yeah, if that's the kid. Yeah,
I'm definitely going.
Yo, man.
I'm eating all the chicken and throwing that shit
down there.
Humiliation is the best deterrent for the next nigga.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how cool and how slick you think you are, my nigga. If you watch a nigga eat murmur, I feel like you're gonna put yourself in line.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Cause in it is murmur, so you got to hear a motherfucker murmur and die and motherfucking and beg for their life and make hunger pains for 30 motherfucking days.
That shit is torture.
What if they think you dead? Like, oh, he's dead, and they pull you up and you ain't dead, and they just drop you back down in there.
I wonder what a Dwann hunger pain sound like.
Some of your growl. That was a funny one, Toad Todd.
The brazen bull is another torture method. Y'all know about that?
No.
What?
Nigga, the brazen bull, they basically make a metal bull. It's in the shape of a bull, and they put you in the stomach and they lock it.
They put you in the.
And they put you in the stomach, like into the bull, and they cook you in that motherfucker. But they call it a brazen bull because you're screaming and yelling. It actually sounds like bull noises coming out of the
Oh, they just listening.
That's some real bullshit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's some evil shit, man.
That nigga Dwann like, but can I get a piece of that though?
I ain't never heard you laugh like that before.
That's that woodpecker in his jeans.
Close your mouth, nigga. Fuck ass nigga.
He was thinking about the joke. It's supposed to be funny, but I'm not quite there yet.
Hey, what's worse? I think this might be the worst. Racking, nigga. Nigga, it's terrible, nigga. They tie they tie you by your wrist with a rope to a bed that's hanging above ground. Tie your ankles, and they twist it. So they basically, you know how you twist chicken wings? They basically twist your limbs off like that.
Damn.
Whoa. Are you alive?
While you alive, and they got this thing that they twist, nigga, until you are.
I bet your homie be going slow too, like on purpose. Hey, he slowly does that shit. You gotta feel all that.
till you have no motherfucking extremities.
What did you do to get that?
Why would you let a nigga catch you, nigga? We don't fight to the death.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
You got a sword, I got a sword. I'd rather die this way, nigga, than
You're not about to torture me.
Yeah, you gonna use the sword or something.
Yeah, if that's the way you're gonna die, you might as well just go out swinging.
How sick is a nigga that they go to? Like, man, we need, because this was entertainment for him too. Your punishment was entertainment. Motherfuckers would pack lunches, you know what I'm saying, and Kool-Aid and shit, and watch you die. Who is the nigga coming up with these different torture methods?
It's always
The government.
The government.
He said, when was this? What era?
This is a bunch of different eras. Yeah, medieval, but a bunch of different eras.
Whoever
Yeah.
governing that shit, because right now somebody coming up off of motherfuckers being locked up.
Because in medieval torture chambers, they had one with the spikes in it where they close the shit, close you up in that.
Now, come up with a torture method right now. Somebody get convicted of molestation. They said, Dwann, we need you to come up with an evil, funny ass way for this nigga to die.
They gotta keep Ty's headband in their nose and smell that shit.
That's foul. Wow. That's foul, man. God damn.
3 seconds in, bop.
You gotta
Nigga, karate chop himself to death.
You gotta grab the Dwann plate while he eating. Oh, he get fucked up.
Hell yeah. What you got, though? It's a torture method. Nigga just got convicted of molestation. We know he did it.
I don't know.
Some Nigerian shit.
That nigga ain't got no evil
Some
side.
Nigerian shit, put his ass in the tire and then put the tire on fire. Fuck it.
You're terrified.
Hey,
We didn't set him on fire. No. The tire was on fire. He was in it.
What you got for us?
tire is on fire.
They tie your hands up and your legs and they tickle your feet till you die.
But every time they gotta put something sharp, so every time you laugh, it cuts you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so just dump water.
Wasn't it like that on Robin Hood Men in Tights when they was doing that shit in the dungeon and they had the little feather and the homie was getting tickled to death?
That nigga Todd just got a foot fetish. He said, I want to tickle these niggas' feet.
They said flossing shows teeth.
So you can die on that.
Okay. What you got for us, show? Something creative.
Something creative? Man, that's a good one.
Then gotta watch Pootie Tang to death. Your eyes gonna go first. Your eyes gonna be bleeding. Then your brain gonna go.
I said make them dress like you. They gonna die slow, but
That's hilarious.
what I would do, bro, shit. Probably do some regular shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just stone them or some shit. You know what I mean?
Stone them?
Yeah,
that's
with
a good
darts. With darts. Some shit. You know, put darts on a stone.
What?
Put darts on a stone.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like, okay.
You said creative, my nigga. You could, you know how you put an arrow on a stick, my nigga? You could do that with a rock.
Make it heavier so it goes
You
deeper.
feel what I'm saying?
Okay, like you're like tied to the front and just like, bah.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
But with a dart stick, like,
I mean, try to do it with a ninja star.
Hilarious.
come over, nigga.
What you got, Blaze?
Shit.
Blaze think about killing niggas once a week anyway. So.
101 ways to kill a nigga.
I'd say cut a nigga arms off and put him in a ring and slap him to death.
He can't defend himself. He can't defend himself. He can't put his hands up or nothing.
That's funny as fuck.
It's all open face slaps.
Slap him to death, nigga.
That's too mean.
It's too mean.
What you got? What you got for us? What you got?
Fuck. And the charge is what? You say like molestation or something for kids? They gotta get the worst. I'm probably gonna say what's the LL from that movie? In Too Deep.
Are you a grown ass man? You rather have him on a pool table?
And then you let the family kick that shit in. From the that's I'm saying let's do some it's molestation. It's your son, bro, your kid, man. We going all the way out. I'm going all out.
It's all kind of cats out there that'll sign up for it. So
they gotta get the same punishment, I think, bro. On repeat.
Yeah.
until they go, like you said.
Right.
I don't know.
American History X curve.
Oh yeah, that's
That curb stomp is crazy.
Or
That's better.
That Jeffrey Dahmer, because they got Jeffrey Dahmer good before they got him up out of there.
Yeah.
They said that they stuck a whole broom up his ass.
That's what he did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
Who's sitting there?
That's that LL shit.
That shit in jail. They did that about him.
Think about him.
He raped and ate all the niggas.
We gotta get back to this part right here.
Hit a cop, Jerry.
That was the first form of media, public humiliation. That word travels fast. You know what I'm saying? That's what would be mine, man? I think I would say she was a butch lesbian or something, right? I probably would genetically modify a wiener dog. And
Already. Are you sure? Go ahead.
so it'd be like a Great Dane-sized wiener dog.
Wow.
And I'd put a spiked tongue on him.
You would.
And he'd eat her pussy to death.
Oh.
That's some nasty shit. A spiked tongue. So you have a bitch,
The wiener dog.
or you got.
Why did I have to be
Giant wiener.
I don't know.
I know, right? Because the tongue is just doing the work.
That's
Yeah, because like pay Bebop and Rocksteady to eat them out. You know,
You
Bebop
still
and
with
Rocksteady
it,
had
yeah.
a little spiked nose and do some
Oh,
shit like
Ninja
that,
Turtles,
and
yeah.
off Ninja Turtles and had them do some shit like that.
right.
Hey, but do they have like numbers with how was criminal activity back then compared to now? Like if we was doing this shit today, I'm sure a lot of niggas wouldn't be doing crime.
And they wouldn't.
No, hell no.
And the crimes were not as complex back then. It was real surfacey. It's so many layers to humanity now. A nigga motherfuckers used to just do one crime. Now when you catch a motherfucker, it's probably like 15 crimes in the commission of the one man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it also depends on the economy. In places that were poor, like mostly like Eastern Europe and stuff like that, it was crime every goddamn day. But in like egalitarian societies and societies where there's money getting spread around, it wasn't none. Like they said during Genghis Khan's tenure in Mongolia, they said a woman could walk the whole continent would not have to worry about getting raped. You know,
Right.
Genghis Khan was a motherfucker on
He didn't
everybody
rape
else.
her, but wasn't nobody
Yeah,
else.
he might do it. But like, and then they'll rape whoever they conquest. But if there's a woman within that Mongolian society, they
Well, what
that
made
shit didn't
Genghis
happen.
Khan different and such a great general is that he understood the power dynamic. So when he conquered a new army, he would take on the soldiers into his army. He'd get rid of the head and say, hey, look, I know y'all just working for this motherfucker because he paying y'all. I'm going to pay y'all. Y'all join my army, and you can be free and do what you want to do, but you got to be down with my cause. And that's why he was so motherfucking powerful, because he understood the power
It's
dynamic.
like get down and lay down.
Yeah, it's like in societies like ancient America, there were no jails. You know what I mean? Because money was not money. They didn't have money, but resources were spread around. There were no poor people.
Right.
But then when you look at Eastern Europe, where there was nothing. What we see going on right now over
You said
there
there
ain't
weren't
nothing new.
no poor people? Is that what you
Well,
said?
there weren't no poor people because
They didn't know.
they didn't have. Everyone had housing. Everyone had shelter. Everyone had food. All the essentials. Crime happens when the bottom level of the needs pyramid is missing.
Well, in that time, it was totalitarianism. Divine right. The people at the top had the poor people, or who were perceived as the poor people, thinking that their positions were ordained by God. And so they thought they were going against God by questioning the king or the nobility. So it was a different level of ignorance. You know what I'm saying?
And they just spread that money around. Ignorance and poverty will fucking get people killed. Period.
Right.
If it's ignorance and poverty, people will die. You can guarantee it.
And pussy.
Think about how fucked up the human condition is when we would rather think of ways to kill people than improve people. Like we never, it is weird how the masses have never really figured out a way to hold the system accountable. You know what I'm saying? Because in those situations, especially back then, it couldn't have been. I understand the molestation and the rape shit. Yeah, get them niggas out the way. But a nigga stealing a potato, or a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, fighting for a sister's honor, or shit like that. Niggas was being tortured for shit like that. It wasn't just serious shit.
Right.
Why can't the people develop a strong enough fabric that ties them together where we can control the system? Why do we always relinquish power to the niggas at the top?
It's because like the system, it works. Like they had planned this before, well before we're privy to whatever they tell us what's going on, right?
Right.
So it's like, all right, well, we always find from behind. Like, let's say we do galvanize, get together, do what we got to do, but then now it's like, all right, well, we plan for we got a plan for whenever y'all did find out that y'all was kings and y'all was gonna do this shit. Boom, here goes plan A.
Right.
Y'all get past that, here goes plan B.
Right.
So it's like I think that's the thing. Like it can happen, but I think it'll be an uphill battle. I don't know if it like the system came way well before any of us.
Right.
So, that's the part that's always gonna be an uphill battle. I mean, tell me, I might be wrong, but that's how I've always.
The system didn't come before us, but the system was developed by the first few that were able to sit down and think.
The system is only as good as the people allow it to be. The reason why there are so many quote unquote freedoms in America is because every time the system got a little bit too tough on Americans fought back. You can look at every 10 years in American history, there was some sort of massive revolt on some level. That all these benefits that we get right now, that's because of the work people like A. Philip Randolph and people were putting in back in the 20s and the 30s, and it was people like there was a newspaper strike. By the newspapers used to only be delivered by young boys under the age of 10, and then there was a newspaper strike to get them fair wages, and then the whole labor union, the whole age minimum thing came because all the kids was getting a job and grown white men were out of work, and they was mad at kids getting jobs, so they changed the system to where there were labor laws. So now you can't hire kids, so these grown white men can get jobs. So every time the people, and especially in this country, every time the people have revolted and come together and shown, okay, we want this, they got what they got. Problem is, when you deal with stuff like the populist rebellion and stuff like that, they get a little bit of something and they go back to sleep, and the government go back to reworking how they're gonna bring the bullshit.
Right.
Like when you look at like it wasn't as much crime in Black America before the '60s. You know what I mean? Like I heard a story from Wayne Short, the great jazz saxophonist. He said he used to like be stealing shit, ditching school and all that kind of stuff. And they found out where he was going. He was going down to the jazz hall to listen to them play. So the principal of the school, instead of punishing him, said, okay, if he's ditching school and going down and listening to them play music, let's put an instrument in his hand. And then the man got a passion, and he's become one of the greatest saxophonists we ever known. But the system used to support stuff like that, and they don't do it anymore.
I think it's fear and conditioning. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. They condition us to be afraid to make any type of moves against anything. You know what I mean?
Lazy.
That's true too.
People choose comfort over freedom.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
People will give up all their freedoms if they could be a little bit comfortable.
Hatred
man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Coronavirus.
Man, there we go.
I don't want this virus to kill me. Take my rights.
I don't want to have to do the work. You do it for me. Niggas give up all their freedom for that.
That's because niggas spend so much time being uncomfortable that, you know, when they get a taste or some level of comfort is waved around, that's an easy choice for you know,
point too, like
for
a dog.
people. Yeah, exactly.
Like
you know,
the minute a dog,
I don't think nobody's lazy. Nobody wants to be, you know what I'm saying, at the bottom. Nobody wants to be broke. But, you know, based on your level of education and options, you stuck with what you stuck with.
But look how we even try to fight for freedoms. We try to fight for freedoms in a comfortable way. We boycott. Let's give them some time to change their mind by annoying them. You gonna annoy me into change, nigga?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. Comfort is
Crazy.
It don't exist. It's a fucking illusion.
Right.
It's a fucking illusion, bro. And if you know how to sell comfort, you're gonna be a good you're gonna do well in life.
That's real talk, because really, discomfort is just a call to get us to being a better person.
Right.
Like the discomfort is what to push you into being your greatest self.
Exactly.
But a lot of times we judge discomfort and we don't want the discomfort, but the discomfort is giving you a message.
Yeah.
It is.
That comes in every aspect, though. Whether it be your job, whether it be your health. You know, if you ain't gonna get comfortable. Let's say you just working out. You ain't gonna get comfortable. If you stay comfortable, you ain't never gonna look like what you think you want to look like.
Right.
You don't get a certain level and you gonna stop. You gotta get uncomfortable to get past.
That's real talk.
To get past some shit.
Yeah,
That goes to any aspect of life.
You about to say something?
no, that's real. You just said that. You know, being uncomfortable is I think that's
the key to success right there, because you try to do the same thing over and over. It's like, it's insanity if you expect anything different to happen. You know?
Right,
so
right.
yeah, uncomfortability is definitely, like I remember when I was working for the, not the city, I was working like at an agency. And basically this OG from, he was a Crip nigga. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I was 18, but you know, in the agencies, they got a lot of gang members and shit like that.
Right,
They got a lot of them.
You know what I'm saying? But I was 18 trying to figure out, like, you know, how to get this money. And then it was just like, yo, man, like the Asian nigga, not the security supervisor, was like, yo, man, stop talking. Everybody stop talking and just do your damn work. Now, he said like that, but you know what I mean? It was so, I was like, man, fuck all that. Why we got to do this? OG told me, he said, hey, man, don't complain about the situation, change it. And when he told me that, bro, it just stuck with me, like, through my whole life. Like, man, if you comfortable enough to complain about the situation, then shut the fuck up, like, or do something about it.
Yeah,
Right.
Because complaints are useless, and it's like, I notice like when people come around me complaining about something, my first question be, okay, what's your solution?
Right.
And if you don't, and like you come to me with an issue, okay, well, how are we gonna solve this? And if you don't have a way to solve it, that means you just a bitching.
Right.
It's just useless energy. Because if you have a complaint, that means there is something to be fixed. At least transition your mind to figure out the solution to whatever problem that is. And from there, that's how you grow as a person and become a better person.
I agree. Hell yeah. What's up, Otto, in this motherfucker?
What's up, Otto?
How y'all doing, man? I got some snacks for y'all. That one was
They got a bone in his back.
appreciate it, bro. Edible show. Take them easy.
Take them easy.
I was dealing with this chick and I wasn't making things comfortable for her, so she said we weren't a fit. You damn right, bitch.
Wow, that's a real
You damn right we're not a fit. I'm not here to serve you.
Right.
What the fuck I look like? You know how fickle women are when they have some power? I hate to say that because it sounds like I'm being sexist, man. But I'm telling you, man, and prove me wrong. In my personal life, I have never seen a situation with a female in charge that didn't end in some bullshit.
Straight up.
And I know I sound ignorant. I'm just talking about my personal life where I've witnessed a lot of times when a woman hasn't been raised properly, she thinks that life is better if it revolves around her comforts. And please correct me if I'm wrong. What can a man do if he deals with a woman and he's invested in her and she thinks that life is about her comfortability?
You gotta tell it to her straight, because if she thinks about her comfortability, so a lot of times there a lot of children that had a dad that made everything, my daughter's my princess. And they believe that's life.
Right.
And those are oftentimes the hardest ones to deal with. And they have to be told what it is, and if they're not willing to listen, then a brother got to be willing to leave. Because if you decide to commit to that, and at the same time she gonna keep being who she gonna be, then you better keep making that money.
Don't torture yourself to be with no bitch. Don't murmur yourself to be with no bitch.
Hey, call back.
Don't do it, nigga. I know the pussy's fire. I'm talking to me because it happened to me recently. I know the pussy's fire.
Man.
I know deep down inside it's a good woman in there. But if she is torturing you with her comfort, you gotta be willing to walk away.
Man.
Because at the end of the day, as a man, you are the protection. I can't protect you properly as a man if I'm distracted by always having to make you fucking comfortable, bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
Fall in line. If I'm good enough for you to let me stick my dick in you, bitch, you should be submitting all the way across the board. If you're not submitting, I gotta let you go.
Hey, Kraig, I got a question. What do you say to the old Ralph Tresvant ass niggas that want to be with a chick like that?
She gonna be fucking a nigga like me on the side every time.
in the back of a car.
Because look, I don't take a woman making another choice. That ain't to me. That ain't a shot to my motherfucking ego.
Not at all.
We're human beings. Everybody's entitled to make their own choices. I know at the end of the day, it ain't niggas like me out there. It's not a lot of niggas like me out there. I understand life. I know how to be a team player. So you got to understand that, hey, a woman making a choice to do something else is not a loss for you, nigga.
Right.
That's just making space for the next woman that will.
Right.
So don't view it as a loss because she want to give her pussy to somebody else. It's a loss if you submit to the bullshit she on.
Right.
Go ahead.
Are we talking about somebody we just fucking? Are we talking about yo girl?
Yeah, dick ain't free, bitch. Dick is not just because I'm we not. That don't make us even. You can't just come to my house and lay in my bed with just pussy to offer. So yeah, I'm talking to every bitch in my life. You got to do shit to be around certain niggas.
No, I get that.
When this nigga just went and got a CCW, what they make that nigga do? They made him come prove the worthiness to have his protection on him at all times. Right. You got to be worthy. You can't just be a bitch. You can't just be a bitch. You gotta be a woman to be in my life. You can't just be a run-of-the-mill bitch just because you got a good job and drive a nice car, come from a good family. You can still be a bitch.
That's true.
That don't make you a woman.
That's true. That's a fact.
Well, that's why go ahead.
But I'm not talking about that though. I'm talking about what you said earlier about the sharing shit.
Right.
So we not. So okay. So we're just talking about on the base level. He's saying in general. Anybody fuck with me?
Those of you a hell of a nigga, bro. It's got to be standards for a broad to get dick from you, my nigga.
No,
you just can't be giving bitches dick because they cute, man. That shit is over with.
That's a fact. That's why I'm friend zone. What you talking about? Don't tell me. It's me, baby. But so now, because I'm thinking of like relationship status, right? Like my niggas, like if you in a relationship with a chick and she's giving her pussy to somebody else, are we good? Are y'all good with that?
Not a relationship.
I don't give a fuck about that. Let me tell you something. You tell me if I'm in a relationship with a woman and she's giving her pussy to somebody else, is that a relationship?
Hell no.
Just look.
Are you staying around for that? If you know though,
most bitches are fucking somebody else, and they just ain't telling you.
Right. I'm not talking about that.
Okay.
I'm talking about the open, like you know, you caught her. You know she about to go get her rocks off somewhere else.
It depends on where she fall in the chain of command.
It's your girl.
My in-house girl, no. There's no other dick to be had for this bitch. That's just the way it is.
That's making sure.
But it ain't got nothing to do with the fact that I care that she's fucking somebody else. You can only be loyal to one motherfucker, I believe.
Right.
And if that loyalty ain't to me, then get the fuck away.
Period.
No, so we said okay, good. Yeah. In a relationship, then I would much rather like anybody I'm just fucking with. If you feel like you got to go get some dick somewhere else, yeah, by all means, go ahead, go do that. Because me and you ain't here anyway. Then.
Right.
But if I'm claiming you, I'm bringing, hey y'all, this is my girlfriend or hey, my fiance, my wife. I'd be goddamned if I'm cool with her, even you know, talking to other niggas, letting them fucking them.
But you can't stop her.
I can't stop.
So you got to be cool.
No, I can't. No.
Listen to what I'm saying. You got to accept the fact that this may be possible.
So this is the difference, though. I hear what you're saying, but I'm saying like, well, I don't have to be cool with it because if it happens, I'm out.
Right. But what I'm saying is, it's probably been happening and you didn't know.
No. Me knowing is different from me not knowing.
Yeah. Right.
I'm talking
you could have had her pussy an hour after she fucked another nigga. No, fuck that. 15 minutes. It only take 5 minutes to clean the pussy out. So
I think it take more than that.
No, a bitch hop in the shower. A bitch can hop in the shower and be fuck ready in 5 minutes after previously getting fucked.
True story. I think it can be fuck ready 2 minutes after.
You have to be. Your mind frame has to be to the point where you're okay and comfortable with her fucking another nigga. Because if not, she's going to pick up on that insecurity, my guy.
Totally.
Is that insecurity?
It is an insecurity. Yeah. It is an insecurity.
Mine for me. That's insecure.
Yeah, it is. Because now you're possessing something that don't belong to you. It's her motherfucking pussy. She was born.
She got my last name.
Yeah, don't give a fuck. It's you. A pussy ain't in. What that got to do with it?
No. You can't just be out there.
That's not necessarily insecurity.
I'm gonna be loyal. She gonna be loyal. That's the point.
No intelligent woman is going to allow you to feel like you possess her, bro. I feel like she has to submit to your thinking.
Right.
Not your dick. She has to submit to your thinking and the way you go about stuff and how you are as a man. That's the only thing a woman can really truly submit to.
Well, you just hit the key word. If people approach relationships as just a sexual interaction, that's your premium value.
Right.
So if a woman, if all she has to offer is her pussy, that's the best she has to give. And as a man, that's cool, and you hit it. But if you decide to commit to a woman who telling you her best deal is her pussy, then all right, you gonna have to take whatever else come with that. It's gonna be a whole bunch of drama and bullshit with it. Same thing with a woman. If a man's coming at a woman and the man's only offering dick, and now she wants to marry this dude, well, if he's only offering dick, how many other women is he doing that to? Now, if he's offering you more than that, because all of us have a front door and a back door, all of us have a whole range. Well, if y'all want to think gay, that's on you. All dudes gonna have it, but niggas think gay dogs over here. You know what I'm saying? Blaze understood.
I did.
I understood too, man.
See? Okay.
Now what?
You right, Dozy. You right, Todd. Y'all niggas right. When it comes down to relationships and interactions between the opposite sexes, everyone leads with their best foot. So if you think your best foot is money, you're going to lead with that.
Right.
If you think your best foot is dick, you're going to lead with that.
Right.
Everybody leads with their best foot. So you got to pay attention to what the other person who wants your attention is leading with. Because if they're leading with who they are as a person holistically, then you might have something.
Right.
But if they lead with trinkets, then that might be the depth. And now you want the wholeness and all this great shit from someone who told you. I am is these trinkets.
All I got is this.
And now you mad.
So you know that? Dwann, you fucking these bitches with your feet? You say you lead with your best foot. I'm gonna lead with my best dick. I'm my best foot.
I mean, this you got.
Yo, sit your ass down.
How many niggas in the room?
Yeah,
It's my best dick.
But look how it worked. At the show, what happened when I had the interaction with the cool lesbian chick? What did she yell out? She said
She was ready to switch religion.
she said the difference between me and you is I could always get a bigger dick and fuck your bitch with it.
Oh, she did say that.
Yeah, she said that.
She showed this.
Oh, the one doing
she did say that. Yeah.
I mean, in her world, that makes sense. I get it. I mean, you think a man is just dick. I get it. But if you allow a woman to think a man is just dick, she gonna think that she can go buy a dick bigger than yours. Mm-hmm. So it's got to be more to us than that, bro.
Yeah, it is.
That's fact, and it's gonna take a strong woman and a strong man to have that relationship, because the whole end game is for y'all to be one. You feel what I'm saying? So that don't just mean the bedroom. You feel what I'm saying? I mean in every aspect. So if y'all in one, like y'all can get together and be like, you know what? I'm still smashing out here. She be like, I'm still smashing out here, but we gonna make it work. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all can still be on the same page. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, telling somebody, I mean, you want to believe, I mean, I want to believe that too, but at the end of the day, somebody's body, you know what I mean? Like, your body is your body, my body is my body. If you get mad and she be like, nah, I ain't smashing you tonight, who body is it? You feel what I'm saying? Right. It's her decision. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to find somebody who is just, who, like you said, accepts you for more than just a dick, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? Your mind, I trust you with my decisions, I trust you with all that, and vice versa. That's the only way y'all going to be one. You know what I mean?
Talk about it.
Based
because
on
look, if you lead with dick, a woman will fuck another man and then feel justified in blaming you for it. You made me because you didn't know.
But that's a different conversation what we were talking about, though.
No, I think it's in the same.
No. I'm just saying, like, if I'm in a serious committed relationship with one woman,
right,
I would want the same thing. I just want reciprocation. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I don't think that's that crazy.
No, it's not. But it's but it's not a guarantee. You're looking for a guarantee.
I'm not saying it's guaranteed. I'm just saying, but isn't that what society is? Like, isn't that what a relationship is? Like, hey, I'm loyal to you, you're loyal to me.
But it's not a guarantee, but it's one of the... Go ahead, Shaw.
I feel like a relationship is understanding and loyalty. Because if you don't have an understanding, you don't have nothing. So if, like how Snap said, if they got that kind of relationship to move through their thing, they might have a better relationship than the motherfucker that's faithful.
The understanding should come. The understanding should come before.
But they are.
That's why. That's
The understanding has to come first before.
It should come on.
They're still faithful to each other.
Right. If that's what's on the table. I'm not talking about that's. I'm talking about a situation where it's like that's not gonna take work. Like I'm not fucking nobody else.
But you
shouldn't be either.
You got people that lie to
I'm
themselves.
talking about those ones.
Hell yeah, you got people that lie to themselves and go out and lie to other people.
That's real talk.
You know, and then try to convince, and then all of a sudden that what's they call that representative wear off.
Yeah, that
ain't even about that shit.
But
no
you
more,
just hit on a key point, show. People lie to themselves. When it comes down to it in relationships, everybody can have whatever the hell you want. If it's in you to have that in a relationship, that means it's possible.
Facts.
So whatever that is, but it starts with you being honest with yourself.
Yep,
People lie to themselves all the goddamn time because they see on TV they grew up in church. I'm gonna get married. I'm gonna have this big ass wedding. I'm gonna be committed, and they make everything about the fucking wedding. They make everything about the wedding date. Now that date's over with. You gotta realize when you get married to somebody, now you gotta live with that motherfucker 365 the rest of your life.
Man.
And if your whole ideology is based on a wedding date, on a look, I'm going to get a woman that looks this way and she does this and she does that. Well, it gets to a point in a relationship where you're not doing anything. You're just sitting there.
Why you
minding
think
your fucking
women
business.
with one kid or more are always the best ones most of the time? Now, when I say most, I'm saying 55%, 60% of the time. They're the best relationships to get into.
They know where they fucked up.
They already got that black eye. No, literally. They
already got their black eye.
They already got that black eye. There's nothing, nobody, look, even in the animal kingdom, there's nobody, there's nobody more humble than an injured person. Somebody who has been injured is going to, because they need your help. These bitches are out. They think they super women, bro. They put on a motherfucking, they get a fake ass, some titties and some lips. They look fire in the motherfucker. They get some Fendi on them, and they think they super bitch.
This motherfucking game fucked up. The game fucked super bitch.
The game is these bitches think they super bitch.
Super bitch.
It's fucked up for the little niggas under us, man. Go ahead, Blaine.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, you are who you are. I think you asking some of these cars to be trucks or some of these trucks. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. Some of these niggas, their dick is their best asset. And if you find a woman who think her pussy is a good asset and they set that dynamic up, then that works for them. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell him, hey man.
But it don't work for us.
It works for them, but that's what they have to understand. Where if that's the best asset, both might be wumpy women with somebody else. Right. And they gotta be cool with that. Yeah. But some people are cool with that.
Yeah, so, some people are.
Are you guys saying that y'all that cool that y'all can just walk in on a nigga pounding your girl and just
we're not saying that.
I'm saying me. I'm just talking
when
about
you're done, bro.
People don't like war.
Baby, we gotta talk.
People don't like war, but it happens. Right. But nobody wants war to happen. But ain't nobody walking around here saying that it ain't no war going on. It's somebody somewhere fighting, and just like it's somebody somewhere fighting, it's somebody who's somebody's fucking somebody who's not their person.
A lot of bodies.
It's a lot of bodies out here.
Most of the time, we're not really being realistic. You know what I'm saying? I never promise a woman that I'll never look at another woman. I'll never touch nobody else because I can't promise that. What I can promise is that, you know what I'm saying, I'll be straight up with you. You know, I'll be honest with you. But, you know, and I wouldn't ask her to promise me that she'll never touch another man. I wouldn't expect her to say that she's only going to like me forever because shit happens. Things change, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shit get boring, mundane, we get older, whatever. You know, all I ask for is honesty and openness. So, you know, when you put somebody in the position to feel like if she changed, she can't share it with you because you're going to feel different. You know, you're setting yourself up, you know what I'm saying, for some shenanigans.
And I understand what you're saying, and I think that's going to come from my upbringing.
Yeah.
Like the households I saw growing up, it was common. Daddy, mommy, kids.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Like,
not at all.
So that's why I'm like, when I'm talking like, so to me it's like, well, shit, that's.
But it's places in Nigeria where it's daddy, mommy.
Trust. Trust.
Prince Uchi.
Uchi was.
Don't say Uchi.
No, but you have to, it's important to be evenly yoked. So, of course. So you got to
Equally, nigga.
evenly or equally, same thing.
No, it's not. Even and equal are two different things.
Yeah.
Why can't be?
No, it's equally yoked.
Okay, equally yoked. You have to be equally yoked. So, I mean, evenly fit for me too. But okay, we move on to equally. But equally yoked works. It works. You have to be that way.
That nigga talking about an egg scramble right now.
Two eggs. You don't think about breakfast.
But like the thing is, for the single people out there that want a relationship, understand that you can have whatever you want. Don't make these fake ass relationship gurus make you think it's over.
He said even and equal is the same. It's not the same. Explain why it's different.
Tell him why, Dwann. Tell him why, Dwann. Handle my lightweight, Dwann.
Ballistics, G.
We know Dwann got this.
It's too close to really argue.
No, it ain't.
It's no even, you know.
Equal is the sum of things. Equal is the sum of things.
It's an exact number. Even is relative.
Equal is the sum of things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
46 is equal to 46, and 46 and 46 is even.
Yeah,
All right,
but no.
Thanks, Todd.
Say it again.
46 and 46 is equal to each other. 46
Right.
and 46 is even. If I have
Right.
46 points and he had 46 points, it's even.
The sum of things is not always
47.
even though.
Like you can have a small something that's dense of an iron ball and a basketball. Now they may be even in weight, but they're not equal in size.
That's the sum of things is not always. The sum of things is always equal. Whatever's on the other side of the equal sign is the sum of things, right? That's always. But even is never. Even can be different.
Yeah, they're different variables. So it's
I could be 5'1", 260, or I could be 6'10", 260. That's not equal.
But that wouldn't be equal.
That's not
Even.
How would that be even?
210 is 210, like you said.
Right, 210 is 210. So
Right.
that's equal.
No,
That's
it's
also
not.
even.
But okay, so
5'1",
okay, so if I have a building that weighs 100,000 pounds, right, and it's 200 feet in the air,
Okay.
and then I have a metal plate on the ground that's 2 feet off the ground,
Right.
but it's 100,000 pounds.
Right.
If I jump off that 200-foot building, I'm gonna die.
Right.
But if I jump off that 2 foot off the ground thing, I'm not gonna die. I mean, it's possible, but
they're not even.
but it's not even. The chances of it happening.
Either.
They're equal in weight?
equal in mass. I mean, equal in size, equal in weight, but they're not even.
They're equal in mass. They're also
Yeah, but they're not. But they're
They're
not
also
equal in
even in
size.
mass.
But y'all missing the most important word.
How many explain how?
Man, we was talking about
Yeah.
relationships. What we got, damn it? Now, like if you single out there, just know that you can get whatever you want, and but make sure whatever you want is whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
You be hearing these fake ass relationship gurus saying, okay, if you over a certain age, you're done. Like, no, that's not fucking true.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you look a certain way, you're done. It's people out there for everybody. And the thing is, you got to get in touch with what you like. People, the thing is, like, society says a good looking woman fits this particular box. You know what I mean? She's a certain weight, certain height, and that's the prototype of a good looking woman. Well, nigga, you might like a woman that's 210, 220. You might not like these little 125 bitches.
That she ain't 380, she ain't a lady.
It's people who really feel like that. You know what I mean? And so, whatever it is you like as a man, be comfortable with that.
I don't want 380. I don't want 380.
I let it go. It's dudes out there who fuck with
A
that.
whole lot of blue.
There's dudes out there that fuck with that. The problem is, half these niggas out here trying to impress other niggas with they bitch. And that's the problem.
Yeah. That's some real shit.
You fucking your bitch, or do you really want to fuck them niggas you trying to impress? So dudes gotta get in contact with what the fuck you like.
Yeah.
And then go and seek it. It's gonna be out there.
That's why I'm one of them niggas. I don't never bring my real bitches around everybody. I keep my shit separate. I mean, around you niggas, if we go do something, I'll bring a chick. But when I'm doing business and shit like that, I don't, because at the end of the day, I feel like a woman that you're invested in, I won't say that she's not for everybody, but I don't want to put her in the line of fire of everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas will get loose lipped and do all kind of shit and fuck your shit off.
Right.
Playing.
Playing.
You feel what I'm saying? But
There's no nigga in the hood that play
what
like
I'm
that.
saying, but what I'm saying, when it comes to your woman, I'm the protect. I'm dead serious about my woman. This ain't a game. This ain't you ain't sliding no notes to my real bitch and being flirty or none of that shit.
Okay, so that's what I was saying. See, now we get to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
But you protect that with your life.
Thank you. All right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a different thing. So, but that psychology still exists though. Like, if I don't worry about her fucking somebody else. And if she does, that's her choice. I'm not gonna try to stop her.
Right.
No one said that.
I'm not put locks on the doors that she don't know about. Why can't I get out the house?
No one said. So we saying the same shit. No one said that. I'm not going to that. I'm just assuming.
But like that joke
you're living like how I'm living.
But what I'm saying is like that joke I got, where it's an exaggeration, but you got to be so comfortable in your manhood and that you guys are on one accord that you could watch her fuck another nigga.
True. Man. Shut up, Otto. Shut up, Otto. Get your nasty ass out. I feel like Get your nasty ass out of here.
I feel like here now, bro.
You in here now?
I feel like that's got to be it. That's got to be it.
Thank you, Dwann. Thank you, Dwann.
I'm not out there.
Okay.
I'm not out there. I'm never that comfortable.
So if that's in her mind, she can't come to you and ask you who she gonna eventually go do it. If she can't come, I'm thinking about, baby, I don't.
You think about what?
If her fucking another nigga crosses her mind and y'all not cool enough for her to voice that to you,
right,
she's gonna voice it to somebody.
Right.
We're not cool. No, we never gonna be that cool.
And that's fine.
We're never gonna be that cool.
You know what that's
Don't
fine?
tell me that you're thinking about fucking somebody else.
Right.
You go do that shit or you go do whatever you go. But this right here we got is done.
But is it possible? But is it possible that she is thinking about fucking somebody else?
Yeah, of course it's possible.
Hey.
So she
That's
can't
what I'm
be
saying.
herself around you. She could be herself
No, she
around
can't.
me.
No,
I'm going to fuck
no. Don't be. Then you're right. No, don't be yourself around me.
But what I'm saying, if she gets around another man, look, if she gets around another man that she can be herself around, she's gonna end up fucking that nigga.
True. Then it's over. That's fine. That's fine.
So let me ask you this.
That's fine. I wanted it to be. Exactly.
Let me ask you this, Craig. I saw this article the other day. I don't know how true it is or whatnot. This woman was on her deathbed, and on her deathbed, she asked her husband with her last request if she could fuck her ex because he was the most compatible partner that he was. You know what I'm saying? So you saying you're that secure to let her on her deathbed go smash the ex?
It's her
and
life.
then go back?
Well, don't misinterpret what I'm saying.
He's paid up.
What?
The insurance policy paid up.
We'll be back in 48 hours.
You want to do what?
I'll give the money. He don't.
Plug gone, nigga.
You gonna put a plug on it?
If I pay for it, get that nigga come here and pay for this hospital bill. You wanna go fuck a nigga.
If I married her, if that's my wife, if that's my partner, she got to be the coolest motherfucker in the world.
Talk to me,
Now, if the
nigga.
coolest motherfucker in the world asks me, can she do this? You goddamn right, baby, and have a ball. You know what I'm saying? Literally,
That's your shit. That's your
have a ball because you have no idea how much shit she done for me, directly or indirectly. You know what I'm saying?
For me
Don
personally,
Corleone, yes, that plug and pull.
Yeah.
for me personally,
She'll end up in a motherfucking E-murmur. Come get in this E-murmur.
for me personally, man, I haven't seen a lot of traditional relationships work. So I know you have and you have.
Yeah.
So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't have that fantasy view of, I don't have that fantasy view of it. Nigga, whether it doesn't work in 2 months or 20 years, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Period.
And but also look, you got even that's because I've seen it's people who've had beautiful marriages that lasted 15 years. At some point, that 15 years you were married with that person, y'all went through key moments in both of y'all lives that y'all helped each other through. Yeah. That now y'all reached a point to where it's time to go y'all separate ways. I can't say it necessarily didn't work with some of the marriages I've counseled, but I've seen them like have to go through what they went through. Just sometimes people grow into different areas of their life, and divorce isn't always a bad thing. It's just a transition to the next part of your life.
Let me ask you, your girl fuck another nigga, right? That you've been married to for a while. Are you wrong about her or is she right about you?
Right about it.
Like, if she fucks another nigga, are you wrong about her or is she right about you?
I think the only way that she could be right about me is if I was fucking another girl.
So how?
No, she right in the sense that you the nigga she can't be all the way open with. She can't share and be herself with.
Yeah.
She was right. How? No, that's something that you're gonna find out when dating. Like, again, how I'm talking now, I'm gonna talk from date number one. Don't you dare think that it's okay to fuck around.
So it has to come from the reaction.
Yeah, so it's like, so then now we married, and you want to go, oh, who the fuck is you?
Yeah.
Right.
That's like somebody getting married to me and asking me to stop smoking. Like, are you fucking crazy?
Right.
So you wrong about her?
Yeah, I was wrong. Yeah. I was wrong.
I was wrong about her.
I was wrong as fuck.
She's wrong about me. It's equal. It's
Yeah,
even.
no, you're right. she was wrong about me. No, he's right. She was wrong about me because she thought that this was gonna be okay, and I was about to be like, oh, nah, we both wrong. Either way, it's a dub though.
It's super dumb, bro.
No, I said it's a dub. It's a wrap.
It's over.
So, well, like, married? That's what you want to do? Like, nah, I'm sorry.
Because it's not gonna stop there.
So you're gonna divorce her because she isn't doing what you think she should be doing. What if you never find out? What if you never find? Well, let's do the deathbed scenario. What if you're on your deathbed and then she finally reveals to you when you're dying, I love you, baby, but I've been fucking Blaze.
Oh, that motherfucker deathbed be rocking.
You've been happy.
He's going to kill me with his glasses, I'll tell you.
So you've been happy with this lie for 50 years.
Right.
Then you find out on your deathbed, you've been happy with a lie. You'd rather be happy with a lie.
100%. What do you think?
Sure.
That's the problem with
What?
That's
society.
what lies are for.
What?
That is the
You
problem.
think I want to know that some other shit? No,
A lie ain't happiness, that's a fabrication.
Bitch, you seen his eyes? Bitch, you seen
If somebody, if your wife,
You saw his eyes, bitch? Oh, he took his glasses off of you?
if your wife will come up to you, if your wife will come up to you on your deathbed and tell you some shit like that, that was selfish because she did that for her to lift something off of her
She
conscience.
been fucking a nigga for her
Doesn't matter.
for 50 years.
Keep
Yeah,
that.
I would much rather
Keep that shit to yourself until
There
I'm
you
gone.
go. It's your life. It's your choice. If you gonna fuck another nigga, I don't have a problem with it. Just I don't want to find out, bitch.
That's what's.
Hey,
I agree on that though. Keep that. Don't tell me.
That's true because in a relationship, a good relationship doesn't mean telling everybody everything that happens. Everybody needs their own personal space, whether that be somebody fuck with somebody else. There's certain things you gotta keep. You're not gonna tell the other person flat out off of how to make them feel. Sometimes nothing would have went wrong, but you know if I say this one thing, if I just even put it up there,
Right.
it's gonna put something in her mind that's gonna throw her way the way off.
Regardless of how hard a
that.
woman tries, she not gonna be able to outfuck a real nigga.
Yeah.
True.
So it just ain't gonna happen. So if she wants to play this game,
Right.
she's going to lose.
May the best man win.
And bitch, you ain't no man.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
So in your thing, is suicide a pleasure to you, or is suicide selfish to somebody else?
It depends on your context. For me, it's your choice. Just like you can kill a baby if you want. If you want to kill yourself, go ahead and do it. I don't recommend it, but if that's what you want to do, that's what you do.
It's your body.
I mean, because it wasn't even looked at as being a bad thing until Christianity. Because they wanted to keep slaves alive for free labor. So they put going to hell in the context of suicide, so motherfuckers would be scared to go to hell.
Japanese kamikaze motherfuckers.
Them motherfuckers was going out for Japan for the dot, red dot on the white flag. They was going out, giving their lives up for it.
Yeah.
We do it every day with the food we eat anyway. It's just a slower process, you know what I'm saying? I think you're slowly killing yourself, or you're killing yourself faster if you attach happiness to a lie. If you think that living a lie and ignorance is bliss, if that's your strategy on being with your woman, you're killing yourself slowly. Because loyalty is above all. And loyalty is a lot of uncomfortable shit.
And that's definitely an uncomfortable thing.
But
I mean, it's real.
Let's not like, because I agree But I don't want it to sound like it sounds weird to be like, oh no, well my woman's gonna be loyal by all means. I understand that there's shit out there that she can do that out of my control. Fine, but I'm assuming I picked the right one. That's what I'm saying. I'm just living off of the fact that I picked the right one. So I'm not in a relationship thinking that she's lying to me. That as long as I don't know, it's just fine.
That's all. That's all ego, because over 50% of motherfuckers thought they picked the right one, and it's proven wrong.
Not welcome.
I don't know.
Not in my community. Like, I get the numbers, but not the numbers in my black world. They're different.
Divorce is always lower in countries where you could whoop on a bitch. Nigeria, you could knock a bitch out in church. Shut up. If she talk back, the pastor will knock her out for you. The pastor and his wife will jump your bitch if she get out of line in Nigeria.
Places like that, people are living the biggest lies.
They are.
And living and understandably so too. Like if I be myself, this nigga could beat me up, stab me. That's the kind of shit you want to avoid.
That's
like
true.
Kraig said, that's what's fucking society up. Let her be her, you be you, and lay all that shit out so we can be better people.
That's what it's about,
with
man.
realistic understanding.
It's not as black and white though. It's not as black and white though. Because
That's a fucking fantasy.
It's a difference between not telling you everything and living a lie. I mean, it's a big old gap in between.
Well, you need to know
what I mean?
that. As the man, I'm in charge of security around here. So if you done threw that pussy to let's say a weak nigga like Todd, you never.
Why you do that? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Todd got Nigerian blood. He ain't weak, nigga. He ain't weak, man.
You never know what happens. You never know what happened in a situation like that. You know what I mean? You could be going through your life being cool, and a goofy nigga like that in the tree ready to jump down on you or something because he want the pussy. Now I want to have it to myself. But if you didn't know that, you wouldn't expect it. You ain't got no idea. So you just let her be comfortable enough.
Well, a relationship got to be about more than just sex, because when it's about who you are as a person and who you are, it don't even get down to that point right there. You know what I mean? You don't even think on that level. You're thinking on a totally different level. Right. But at the same time, you still don't tell everything, because, like, for instance, I know there's one dude that I don't kick with this motherfucker no more, but we was all hanging out, and this dude started telling stories to his wife of the fellas. Yeah. And we like, nigga, why you tell her that? And he like, man, that's my wife. I tell my wife everything. And certain things is like when the fellas do certain, you don't take fella information back to your wife. Right. Even though you didn't do nothing to her, it didn't hurt her. It's just she ain't got to know every goddamn thing.
He got brothers.
He did. No, he didn't. He did. He was single. He was our only boy.
See, shit like that. Like, you would know better if he had like brothers around. Like,
he really got that about brothers.
I think that's just like that. Again.
Some motherfucker said that's not true. Suicide, something God has us, or something about the suicide. So you mean to tell me right now you're at the bottom of a motherfucking slave ship, shackled, shit and feces all over you, your kids whole, for everybody's shackled, and you rather die? You rather
stay alive?
Man, get to home. Motherfuckers don't really understand how savage the whole slave trade shit was. I think they just think it was a bunch of niggas standing around saying, y'all can't leave. Yeah. Work ain't over now. Y'all can't. No, motherfucker.
Push back. Stay right there.
Say what?
Push back.
This nigga Blair.
How to Turn Your Negro Slaves Christian. Please Google that. Find that book somewhere if you think I'm bullshitting, and read the book. How to Turn Your Negro Slaves Christian. It's a book. Am I lying, Dwann?
Yeah, it's a book out there.
And when they bought property, because they viewed this as property, slave masters would buy property, and they would get a pamphlet. Just like you get a pamphlet when you buy some shit at IKEA, or you want to learn how to train a dog.
How to break them.
Same shit applies. They had pamphlets on how to break us and make us subservient. And one of the ways they did it was through the religion. It ain't bullshit. Look it up. Do your motherfucking research, man.
And they broke you niggas on Rikers Island. That's what people don't understand. Rikers Island was a slave catching place. They get them free natives in the Ohio, New York region and lock them up on Chambers Street. There were dungeons under Chambers Street in New York, and walk them down to Wall Street to the stock exchange. And during that whole time, these motherfuckers had chains all around their neck, and they broke them motherfuckers, and they used Rikers Island as a place to break the slaves in the North before they sold them off to those plantations down south.
That place is fucking.
That's why. Yeah,
it's haunted.
It's haunted now because that's originally a slave breaking place right there. And you have to. So in other words, what you saying? Are you saying people who accept minimal bullshit, as we talked about, are they broken?
Yeah, I would say yeah, definitely. Look, man, if you can't accept somebody a whole person, how can you expect loyalty? Right. If you only accepted my arm and my leg, you know what I'm saying? How do I know how far you're going to walk for me if I'm not even acknowledging the fact that you got legs? I just like what you can hand me with your arms. Yeah. You got to accept the whole person, spiritually, physically, everything. The flaws, the good shit, everything. But we've been taught that only the exceptional parts of people we should accept. And that's why a lot of shit don't work out. Because people don't want to deal with the complete person. They only want to deal with that dopamine release part of them, the part that makes them feel good about themselves. Right. I don't feel loved and all this fake bullshit that ain't got shit to do with loyalty.
Yeah. And if y'all don't agree with Blaze, y'all niggas ain't been in the year 3095. The nigga sitting over there with the Kumo D glasses. He know what he's talking about. He used to live downtown, 120 Street. Everything's upbeat.
Dopamine, my bad, nigga. Dopamine. What you got for us, Todd?
I would tie a motherfucker up to a chair and let show beatbox in their face. We're not doing that no more. Okay. What I got?
You wear that bomb.
Watch your back, y'all. The Lakers, man. The Lakers got out there and made a signing today. DJ Augustine. So that's how you know it's bad out there in Laker land. You signed DJ Augustine.
How they sign?
How?
What do you mean how?
They cut DeAndre Jordan.
Nobody else wanted
They
it.
got rid of.
I'm saying that.
Yeah,
DeAndre Jordan was on our team?
Yeah, he was there.
Are you serious?
They cut that nigga?
He's out of there.
They weren't using them.
He was on the floor.
Is he?
But he wasn't doing.
He been trash.
Look, Todd,
DeAndre Jordan?
I got a
He been
question.
trash for the last 3-4
Since he
years.
grew like he old now.
Braids and shit.
Remember, he was going to Andrew Bynum.
He
back in
ain't
the
shit
day.
without a
He's
good point guard. He ain't shit without a good point guard.
Just like Blake Griffin.
Good system, yeah.
Well,
No, I'm not saying he wasn't good, but I'm saying he hasn't been himself in 3-4 years.
Well, they just got the best point guard, right? So being that they got
Who's the best point guard?
DJ Augustine, do you still think the Lakers gonna win the championship?
No.
Yeah, I do still think that. Yes, I do think.
Even with DJ at the point.
And Westbrook too.
Yeah,
Both of them, they the
won the
homies.
That's
championship.
crazy.
Okay.
Remember Tyler?
All they gotta do is make the playoffs.
Remember back in August when I told you why the Lakers wouldn't be good? I didn't say they wouldn't be good. I told you why.
Right.
What did I say? I said Westbrook and LeBron play the same style offense. They don't have shooters to spread the floor, and there's no defense to be played. And that's what they did. That's their problem. They don't play defense, and if you don't have shooters to spread the floor for Westbrook and LeBron, they can't be effective at what they do in totality, and that's
But
what they are right now.
Dwann,
All the other team,
they
like,
just,
all the time.
but y'all missing the point. They just got DJ Augustine, bro. Y'all paying attention?
Texas.
Y'all don't see what's happening out here?
That's DJ Augustine.
They keep getting better. They keep getting better.
They tried to get him.
Stand up.
They just tried to get DJ Augustine back in 2014 when they got Ramon Sessions instead.
Right, see?
Because Augustine decided to go play back for the Bobcats instead of coming to the Lakers. So now the nigga's done. He want to come to the Lakers.
What
Fuck that nigga.
What year was that again? You said?
I think it was 2014. It was when Kobe was still playing. I think it was 2014, 2013. Because they signed. They wanted DJ Augustine, but then they ended up signing Ramon Sessions.
They wanted him bad, huh?
What happened to him?
Yeah.
Ramon Sessions, he's timed out.
What happened to Ramon Sessions?
Yeah,
Went back. How long ago was that?
that was 2014, 2013. That was a Lakers Dwight Howard. Not the year after Dwight Howard left. Yeah, that was that year.
Damn, Dwight Howard been gone that long?
He only played the 2012 season.
Not when he came back when they won the championship.
Yeah, but we ain't talking about that one. We talking about like the first time he came.
So you're talking about that 5 years where the Lakers had the worst record in the entire NBA for 5
No,
years?
they made the playoffs that year.
No. It was 5 years before LeBron got here when they had the worst record collectively in the entire National Basketball Association.
And then LeBron saved us for sure.
So they kept the same record when LeBron got there. They won one extra game when LeBron got there.
But did they win a championship?
No, once AD got there, they won.
Yeah.
Yeah, when LeBron got that team, right?
LeBron only improved the record by one win by himself.
Who's your team?
What do you mean?
What's your team? The Bullets? The Wizards?
What do you mean?
He's a Wizards fan.
You're a Wizards fan?
I'm not a Wizards
What's your team?
The Maryland Terrapins?
Right. I like the D-League team. Really.
Why is this taking so long? I don't understand. Like, that's it. I'd have been Lakers like 8 times by now.
What do you mean? That nigga watched cricket.
That's the greatest organization in basketball.
Period.
Period.
Right.
Facts.
How they gonna win?
Period.
They're not gonna win this year.
Bring Magic back, man. Bring Magic back.
So they're not even.
That's not gonna do it either.
Are they in the top 8? Are they going to the playoffs?
They going to play-in game.
If
Play-in.
the playoffs
So
started today,
Yeah.
we'd be fishing.
Right.
So you guys are gonna. So you're saying they're gonna play into the playoffs
yeah.
and win this
Probably,
championship?
and then be like the AFC, play against Phoenix, who don't got
Get
Chris Paul.
dusted off in the first round.
Phoenix with no Chris Paul, for real?
Dozy.
Chris Paul is the worst at coming back.
DJ Augustine, y'all losing it.
I'm sorry.
Chris Paul, John Moran.
What else you got for us?
We got DJ.
What else I got is kind of crazy. So Putin got his taekwondo. That's not how you say Putin. I'm saying Putin wrong.
No, you saying that? The Putin.
Yeah, man. He's out there. You know he out here tripping right now. So I make sure I say the right shit. But yeah, Putin. He got his taekwondo black belt revoked because of his involvement with the war and shit, which was crazy when I first read that. Yeah, when I first read
He got a letter from the DMV.
That's what I'm saying. Like motherfucker, I can still catch.
You can't kick nobody till you pay this fast bill.
Motherfucker, I can still catch a ninja star, motherfucker. You can't take my black belt.
They took it, but he can still whoop ass though.
That's what I'm saying. They took a skill away.
But
Why take away? That's what I'm saying.
That's for the honors. For the honors.
Yeah, it's for the honor. So then they took away his. So come to find out, it's an honorary black belt that they gave him.
Thank you,
But
baby.
it's
I
like,
appreciate
why
you.
are y'all
Ebony.
giving?
Thank you,
Shout out to
Ebony.
Ebony. Yo, shout out to Ebony. But yeah, it was an honorary black belt, and they took the honorary black belt from him. So I don't like why y'all giving out honorary black belts.
How you forget the word honorary, motherfucker?
So when I first read it, I didn't know it was honorary.
Todd, your glasses don't mean shit.
And your glasses are deluxe. So
Trash.
I should have got some of those. Spend a little extra. Spend a little extra. We get your shit. Get the bulletproof on.
That's petty.
So what y'all karate niggas do in situations like this?
That's what got me fucked up. That's what got me fucked up about this shit. You can't make me unlearn a karate chop. Nigga, I still know how to do that.
They got to go to Okinawa and bow to a statue of a samurai.
They being petty, man.
Yeah.
And let that
How
man
you
get
revoke a nigga black
Bro,
belt?
That's what I'm saying.
He
man.
just look, man.
You should have to come take. If you can take it from me, it's revoked.
Yeah, there you
right.
go.
Take the motherfucker.
Nobody want no association with Russia right now.
Nah.
They look bad.
Them Russians and Ukrainians are always fighting,
The
man.
Olympics said like, nah, we ain't fucking with y'all.
Hey, Peep, I was at the airport, right? And I asked this white lady, I said, hey, can you hold my spot real quick? So, because I had to look for my passport and shit, so I come back to the line. And I was like, hey, yo, thank you, I appreciate it. She said, it's not you I have a problem with. It's them Russians. I'm like, so she just basically told me she gave niggas a pass today. I was like, what the fuck?
You niggas are
And I tell you, if it was a Russian talking to her, she'd be like, I don't know about Russia, but fuck them niggas. Whoever not in front of them is who they hate.
It's always fuck niggers to them.
Yeah, I believe it.
Always.
Yeah. She let me know that in that sentence.
That's some wild shit. What else you got for us, Todd?
So top boxer Vasily Lomachenko. He's the number 8 pound for pound boxer.
How is he still top 10?
Right.
He lost 2 losses in like 15 fights.
That's gonna make us go all the way over here. Like, let's let.
He has joined the defense. He joined the defense battalion with the Ukraine against Russia. So he's out there with the fatigues on and the gun and the rifle.
Niggas, they got fatigues on.
That's a photo op.
They got black t-shirts and sweaters, and they making Molotov cocktails. And
They
shit.
out there. And you seen the president was out there too. Like that shit is crazy. Like they really out there arming up to have battle. I don't see Trump or Biden doing nothing like that.
Yeah, but that's called propaganda.
Yeah, propaganda.
Let's be for real. Like, let's think about this. So you got a bunch of niggas running around in the street with guns.
Mm-hmm.
And they're fighting niggas who have airstrike.
Right.
But nothing's happening.
Right.
You ain't seen the little missing.
How many people died? Let's
This nigga Todd said, you ain't seen it?
like,
Shit was on TikTok.
the number. How many people? The numbers that people who died is like
350. It's like 350.
350.
350.
We're talking about a whole country, and we're talking about the whole country against each other. And one country has airstrike, and only 350.
350.
More people died in Iraq. More American soldiers died in Iraq. Let's be for real.
It's only been a week though.
The first week.
Just started.
They ain't finna go full out. Because
So, like, Russia's playing.
You warming
yeah,
up?
they play.
Russia's playing with these niggas. They toying. Y'all get all your guns. Y'all go sit somewhere. They gonna drop a bomb on the whole fucking country.
Yeah, Russia get them out the way.
But Ukraine got 6.4 billion in aid from us, the U.S.
Well, yeah, they're doing that to poke at us. They're trying to get it cracking. The Cold War is back on.
Yeah, it's on.
We'll never fight each other head on like everybody. It's always gonna be shit.
Indirect.
Yeah,
Indirect.
Proxy war.
I like them niggas fucked up.
They got nukes and we got nukes, and don't nobody really want that problem.
They're not going to each other.
Yeah.
You know, so at the end of the day, man, let's just stop it, man. Cause ain't nothing good gonna come from
But this
it.
whole thing is coming from money. Somebody's making
they're making a man.
I'm sure both sides are making a pretty dollar from this motherfucker.
Pull up a map of Europe, and you know there's only one country that's never been bombed, and that's Switzerland.
Right.
No crime.
That's all the cheese is, right?
That's all the cheese is. It is.
I'm not gonna fuck with it.
That's the only place.
We all know Switzerland got the best cows. That's coming in. Well, come out cheese. Don't even come out milk.
Craig's nose, you like your nose produced cheese.
In Switzerland, chocolate come out the cow's ass, and cheese come out the other. It's already there in the wrapper and everything. They got Snickers cows.
Whole chunks.
Flying out there.
Cheese come out that beanie when you squeeze it tight enough.
That nigga Dwann flying out there next summer with a bib on.
Summer. That nigga said summer.
It wasn't on purpose.
Hey, but you see that story?
Which one?
When they like was how the war has been reported. They have like a lot of European outlets and white outlets saying, I can't believe this is happening.
Yes,
you know, basically and this is the civil side. This isn't, and this is what I want to say to them motherfuckers. Eastern Europe, you cannot name a 10-year stretch in the last 300 years where they've gone without killing each other in Eastern Europe. Hell, Russia just invaded Crimea back in 2014. You had the Kosovo War in 1998. Yeah, Clinton bombed Kosovo in 2008 because of them Baltic wars. Them Slavic countries. Remember Vlade Divac and Drazen Petrovic was boys, and they had to stop being boys because of them bullshit ass fights. Them dirty motherfuckers in Eastern Europe always fighting each other, but they want to make it on the news. They want to be like, "What's happening, nigga? This shit been going on since Attila the Hun. Fuck y'all."
Right.
It's more likely to have war in that area of the region than it is Africa.
Right. Yeah.
The women ain't dirty, Dwann. They not that dirty.
I said the country's dirty.
Oh, okay.
So the women. Pull up them pictures of them ghettos in Eastern Europe. Them motherfuckers ain't, nigga, Watts ain't got shit.
What you
Eastern Europe?
What you got for us, show?
Otto was defending his
bunny.
Yeah. Home of the bunny.
We talking about geopolitics. This nigga talking about white bitches.
All he heard was white bitches.
A bunny's in trouble? Hold on, man.
Hold on. Easy white chocolate.
Let me come over there, Dwann.
That ain't shit, bro. That ain't shit.
That's funny as hell. But what I got for y'all today?
Todd paid prostitutes to let him whoop his ass. Bitch, fuck me up, bitch. I'm a scumbag, bitch.
No, we never had that time.
Nigga out there.
He really paid for it.
He really out there.
Yeah, no more shit.
That nigga tie wrap his bandana around his 40.
Show you still got cocoon flakes on your sweater, bro.
Cocoon flakes.
Oh, wow.
Told you them glasses wasn't shit.
He got one of them tied around his stomach too. Y'all can't see it.
Kraig dressed like a number 2 pencil. Okay, you know.
With the eraser on the top. That's
I can see it. I would have said dressed like. I would have said look like Look like dress. He got green shirt on, not a yellow.
I didn't see the pencil that green.
Yeah.
But I feel you, Tyler. I feel you, Tyler.
Yeah, niggas working too hard.
He try to get it.
Tyler's a vitamin C addict. That nigga Freebase vitamin C.
I seen Kraig snort a whole suitcase full of cocaine with your big ass nose.
Rough out here.
All right.
It's rough out here.
I'm start bagging on Doug Christie over there.
There we go. There we go.
Nigga, you look like the commissioner of the whole ass niggas association. This nigga Sonny just had a mustache surgery.
Gotta sit back right.
Mustache surgery.
Shit.
I never heard of a mustache transplant.
Oh, damn. That's funny. Good, man. You ain't got no more shit written down?
That's some funny shit. What you got for us, Joe?
Oh, man. So, Joe Budden, he off on a rant on Megan Thee Stallion. He said how she a superstar and ain't sell shit. You know what I'm saying? He basically saying that, she popping off of basically endorsements and shit. Like with Popeyes and I believe it was McDonald's.
Didn't Beyonce get her cracking? Once Beyonce embraced her, the money started really flowing in.
That's how it seemed like it happened.
Was it Jay? Yeah.
That's how it usually happens. What you feel about that? Like, how y'all feel about, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of artists don't have a lot of shit, like, as far as music. She got a catalog, though. But some of them got, no, she do got a catalog, bro. Like, she got a lot of music.
It's there, but people listen to it as one that's something else. But
Yeah, but I said, catalog.
She got one,
yeah, she got one. That's what I'm saying.
Like
But
Daisy Pennies?
Yeah.
You acknowledge that. That was your first problem when you acknowledged it. That's where you fucked up. You know you fucked up, bro.
So yeah, what y'all think about that? Like an artist having like a gang of endorsements, but their endorsements is more popular than their music sales.
That's
Do that make them a superstar?
I don't see nothing wrong with that because that makes you a superstar because like that's when you what's this shit? You transcend the music.
Right.
Like I don't know her music, but I know the fuck Megan Thee Stallion is. Like
Right.
my mama know who she is.
Man,
I don't know her music though.
Megan tell you though, look, that's what you call when it's only 2 or 3 companies that own all the media, and the same people who own the TV networks own the streaming farms over on the other side of the world. They own the distribution. They can tell they tell you who your superstars were.
Right.
This ain't the 90s and the 80s when the local radio stations broke somebody. Look, you look at the Super Bowl and everything. I'm just using this as an example. Now I'm not talking about those particular artists, but the Super Bowl was on NBC. They all goddamn was streamed by NBC owns all their catalogs, and NBC owns their distribution through Vivendi Media. So when you have these major networks, they get to tell you who's your stars and who's not your stars.
Right.
And it's been the thing for like the last 15 years. Them streaming platform farms over in Bangladesh and all that shit. Them motherfuckers they can tell you whatever you want when it comes to sales. So it's one of them things where it's like I hear where you're coming from, and people who are true to hip hop, people who are true to the music must always call that out.
Remember.
Like not just that. Even with Joe Budden, like times has changed since that nigga made Pump It Up. Like, you know what I mean?
Don't sleep on Joe.
I'm not saying he's dope.
But you know what?
Nigga,
I hated that song.
Look,
But it was played.
but you got to remember
All I
though.
said, I didn't play him.
I heard that shit on Friday.
I didn't say I played him. I just said time has changed since Pump It Up came out, bro, which is a true fact. So the way we used to buy CDs and listen to music then is not the same way we listen to music now. It's more digital.
I don't even think that matters.
I'm just saying.
Because remember, Zimmerman, he was getting celebrity boxing matches and shit off of that. You know what I mean? Fame is fame. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Whether you sell records or you don't sell records. You know what I'm saying? If you famous and they feel like we could toss you this product and you could bring us some more money, it don't matter if you kill somebody. You know what I mean? We're going to try to get that bread from you. So that's what I feel about it, bro. She ain't got to sell no records. If she looked the way she looked and she got all these people following her, we gonna give her Popeyes, whatever the hell else she want. You know what I mean?
She allegedly got shot. She's
marketable. It's like Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia had all them Instagram followers. He's all this pound for pound, this pound for that, but ain't beat nobody. We live in a very fake ass time, and when it comes to media, when it comes to music, all this shit's fake. And for those who buy into it, who believe into it, then y'all want to get fooled. That's on y'all. But for people who see what it is, most people see what it is because back in the day when the song was #1, everyone would quote the lyrics.
What I hate about rappers, what I hate about artists like Meg Thee Stallion is this, man. Okay, the music is not thoughtful at all.
Yeah,
it's whole music, it's strip club music, and ain't nothing wrong with it. But when we have something to say about it that's contrary to what popular opinion is, then they want to defend it. It's like, nah, man, your music is slut music,
and they're pushing.
You make it for it's a slut culture music. Don't defend it and act like it's you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're attacking black women.
Yeah, we ain't
attacking. You doing some Lauryn Hill type shit?
You ain't no Lauryn Hill, bitch. You are a slut. You are a beautiful woman that is selling sex.
Yeah,
you're not a, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have an opinion on that, period, point blank.
And that's true because like when you look at people had the issue with 2 Live Crew when they dropped and everything, but everybody was like, you couldn't lie. You knew niggas was listening to it because everybody was quoting 2 Live Crew. Everybody when All Eyes on Me dropped, no matter where you went, people knew the lines of them shit. Like nowadays, how many people are actually running around quoting Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion lines? How many people know? A lot of people I be around kids. Them too.
I be around a lot of grown women.
That is funny.
A lot of grown women. There's a lot of grown bitches out here quoting Cardi B. Trust me.
It's ho hop.
And don't no grown women listen to ho hop.
But let me ask you though, when men do it, is it a double standard or we just let that shit pass? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because rappers that talk about fucking bitches like in every record.
We're talking. Women are. Meg Thee Stallion is talking about how much she can get for her pussy. She's talking about taking a man from a woman. She's a battered bitch and all this materialism shit. So yeah, I mean, I would think it is a double standard because it's a motherfucking man's world.
It's just the opposite of what Too Short's doing.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to.
But man,
it's not. A hoe's perspective is different from a motherfucking pimping the hoe. That's two different perspectives.
Exactly.
The power dynamic is different. You can't talk about.
I didn't say the same. I said the opposite.
Yeah, well, it's not.
She's
not
coming from
opposite.
She's coming from her perspective. Like I'm making this money. All right, y'all niggas. We talk about let's say a pimp rapper. He's talking about fucking girls and.
That's not a pimp rapper.
Who? Too Short talking about fucking bitches?
No, a pimp rapper is talking about his girl fucking niggas for money.
Okay, all that.
Yeah.
All right, so now we get one of the hoes talking about what she's doing in that situation.
That's not opposite. It would have to be a woman talking about.
No, right. That's not the same. The same would be a girl talking about her getting a nigga to do the same thing.
No, she talking pimp shit. Like she a man. She talking man shit.
From the female perspective.
There's no female perspective to man shit.
There is no man shit from a female perspective.
A man is a man. A woman is a woman. Now we got this conversation. I see what you're saying.
This whole equal shit is a fantasy.
Definitely. Yeah, I agree.
Look, man,
I agree.
We're equal in humanity.
Yes.
But in deeds and capabilities is different. We're not gonna act like it's the same.
Real talk.
I agree. That's why I'm saying it's the opposite. I'm not saying it's the same.
But if it's a hoe talking about hoe shit and a pimp talking about pimp shit, that's the same. It's the same culture.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same culture, but it's the opposite though.
It's because the pimp made and talked the bitch into it.
One person's talking about offense, the other person's talking about defense.
No,
that's not evenly.
No, she's talking about pimping up. No, what it is? She's talking about.
Megan's talking about being a bad hoe.
Yeah, she's talking about being a woman on like. The thing is, she's doing it on a man's standards. A woman can never beat a man in a man's world. Just like a man can never be the woman in a woman's world.
There we go.
She's talking about coming into the male domain and dominating that as if men and women had the same consequences.
It ain't the same. Bitch, I can take your shit, bitch.
Like, why would you?
You ain't taking shit from me, bitch. Unless you catch me, but I can come physically take your shit, bitch. That's how pimps the bitch.
Like,
if she not bringing it to a pimp, it ain't the same.
Right.
She's renegade. She's rhyming about being an out-of-pocket bitch.
Yeah, straight up.
You're right.
So ain't that the opposite of a pimp?
It's not the opposite. She's a renegade.
A pimp is rapping about his bitches being in line.
Right.
She's rapping about being out of pocket.
We have to be equals to be opposite. And we ain't equals. If I'm pimping and you hoeing,
I'm saying they're not equal. I'm saying they're not equal. I'm saying the opposite.
But you can't. But it has to equal out.
No, it don't. It's opposite.
She's an
a child gets out of line. Is that opposite of the parents? It's not opposite. If a child gets out of line from a parent's instructions, you know what I'm saying? That's not opposite of what the parent is saying. That's a renegade child that you got to put in a place.
You're doing opposite what the parents say.
But a parent gets,
don't do this. I'm gonna do that.
But say I'm a father. He's a father. You know what I'm saying? And we get out of line with each other. That's opposites.
Right.
That's opposite because we equals.
Right.
The power dynamic.
I don't think you have to be equal to be opposite.
For me, here's
the opposite. Will make the tell you. If it was a man going around talking about being a kept man and how his woman takes care of him and paints his toenails and does all kind of sissy shit, that'd be the opposite. Like if she's talking about being in the man position, and it's a dude going around talking about my woman get my toenails painted. That's
the opposite with her would be respecting the man, saying that she's a good employee and she's the best employee to her boss. She's not saying that. She's saying she's the boss and she's even getting employees. You know what I'm saying?
But to Craig,
equally. Is that what she said?
She's trying to make her.
That's what she's saying.
To Craig's point, you say the parent and the child. So if you're a rapper and you're a dad,
that's the dynamic between the pimp and the hoe.
Right. So you have an album.
I'm the boss.
You have a whole album talking about how you telling your child to do this shit, clean up the room, right? And then the child has an album, talking about I'm not doing nothing my dad say. It's the opposite. The child is doing an album that's opposite your album.
Who allows you to do the album?
The record company.
Kid.
No, somebody got to sign off on that.
I got to sign off on all the shit the bitch do.
Right.
You can't talk pimping and hoeing like she's doing and me take you serious because you're talking about renegading. And you got to understand the culture of pimping and hoeing to really get what I'm saying. I'm not saying that men and women aren't equal. I'm saying in that world, it ain't. It can't be two bosses.
Right.
It can't be. When we come back, more Kraig Facts.
What is it?
Don't leave me.
Too late. I'm going to Felicia's house because I need to clear my mind.
This is not my fault. This is not your fault. It's not me, baby. I just can't focus. I need you to be here to help me get through this.
I'm not your therapist. I'm your woman. And all of this is too much for me.
Just give me an opportunity to make this up to you, baby. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Nobody's buying my shirts.
Because it's a dumb idea. Look at yourself. Where are you going in that shirt? The bowling alleys are closed.
I can't even focus because you don't believe in me.
They're ugly. That's why no one bought them.
I've been throwing strikes for the last 4 years.
Magnus, enough with the bowling terminology.
A couple months of a slip up and you're gonna gutter ball this relationship?
Enough with the bowling terminology. I don't even like bowling. What kind of nigga who doesn't own a bowling alley wants to sell bowling alley button-up t-shirts?
It's a button-up bowling pin dress shirt business.
Man, it's your boy Mouthpiece, voice of Venice Beach, and you can catch me on Kraig Facts on Pharcyde TV, episode 178.
Yo, what up? This is Zoe Williams on Kraig Facts, episode 165. Listen, man, we had a ball. It was off the chain. Kraig always has an interesting show with a great crew of people. I was just trying to do my thing. I love to see the brother do his thing. Check me out. Also, go get my book, The Shrouded Lighthouse, at theshroudedlighthouse.com, man. It's a great book. Trust me. You won't be disappointed when you read it. Thank you for tuning in.
What you say, God? Well, you know I know that. But why wouldn't I do what you're telling me to do now? I'm here because of you, Lord. Because of you, I walk by faith and not by sight. Well, exactly. When I was in the penitentiary, wasn't nobody... Okay. Well, what does that mean to me? Exactly, Lord. Exactly. That's why I love you, God. A personal relationship.
Brother, what brings you to our beautiful church today?
I've been on drugs my whole life. It's taking everything from me. I thought it was going to help me with my cardio. And I can't stop snitching.
Listen, man, I got the dope. Right here.
He got the dope. I see it.
Lord, you've heard this man's heart, God. Bless this man and give this brother a miracle. He's gotten you off the drugs. It's a miracle.
Oh my God, hallelujah, I'm off of drugs.
What is this, brother? Who does it belong to?
There's cocaine right there. You know anything about that?
Nope.
God! The Lord tells me you've been hiding some things, brother. The Lord tells me you have a serious case of hepatitis B. The Lord has also told me that you're a heavy eater. That when you pass gas, there's weight to it. Thank you, Lord, for that word. Lord also tells me that when you eat, you pick the food out your teeth, re-season it, and re-swallow it. I see here that you actually borrow money from the police. Thank you, God. If I owe you something, I'm not going to give it to you, so you're better off getting it from God, my Nick.
Down, so I don't need no hands or action.
Ready, and go. Of hepatitis B. It's the Lord, what you say, God? Okay, Lord has also told me that you're a heavy eater. That when you pass gas, there's weight to it. Thank you, Lord, for that word.
I needed to see Eugene the evangelist. I knew I needed to see Eugene the evangelist. Yes. I knew I needed to see Eugene, the gangster evangelist. Man, your reputation on the streets is unbelievable. You have no idea what's been going on with me. I've been messing around with drugs my whole life. I'm talking about years. I thought cocaine was the answer. Have you ever seen anybody fat on cocaine? Absolutely not.
All right, ready? And go. What you say, God? Well, you know I know that. But why wouldn't I do what you're telling me to do now? I'm here because of you, Lord. Because of you, I walk by faith and not by sight. What is that?
Well, they almost got me for a 187. I whooped that nigga ass up in there. Punk motherfucker.
Why?
The fucking camera again, okay?
Why?
Really, Otto?
Well, why?
My God.
Why?
He's running around and looking for his
He turn the phone off?
He's looking for his woman. He thinks she in my room. Man, she ain't up in here, man. Okay. She done slipped to her back with another room. He done, man, she ain't even jumped out the window.
Okay, but
she trying to get away from you. Don't you understand?
But you create the environment.
The nigga up there at that hater shit gonna step to me, man. You better get away from me, nigga. You come in firing range, niggas on.
You create the environment.
I got to go up there now. We're not going to the shop, man.
I'm not going to shop either. I'm dropping you off. I gotta go back to work.
I'm gonna buy that one from you, give you the cash. Make, what are you doing, man? I'm going to
I know where you're going.
So why are you going this way?
What you mean?
Get that fucking camera off me like you some paparazzi or something, you motherfucker.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm driving. You could have walked. You could have walked. Ain't like you need it. Ain't like you need it.
You know, I got ready to. Now stop, man. I changed my mind. That's man. I ain't gonna even hurt you, man. I'm not gonna hurt you, man.
Stay focused on.
I'm up here doing a good deed, man. These motherfuckers. Wasn't nobody even coming up to the house or none of that shit. As soon as I get up there, they just start popping up.
You ain't telling them to leave? You ain't keeping them out? It's very easy to keep them out. You don't open the door. That part.
Hey, I seen your thing the other day on, I like that. When you walking, Kraig Facts.
Oh.
What's that? I like that.
Oh, it's a promo for the show?
Yeah. Yeah, come on everybody, what's happening with them Kraig Facts? Check us out.
Yeah.
Skin off that motherfucker. What's wrong with people, I don't
know what's wrong. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Don't tell me, man. You done lost your motherfucker. Man, get out of my face, man. I got issues with his bitch. I said, nigga, fuck you and your bitch. Nigga, now what? As soon as he got firing ready, I applied just what he had coming. Sent that motherfucker in orbit.
So what did you do then?
I pinned him down and crushed him, and twisted his wrist and arm, and just held him down till he was limbo.
Did he cry uncle?
He was limbo. He was saying, please, let me. I said, man, nigga, act like I'm gonna do this, right? Like I'm gonna hit him. I seen my fist going through his face like it wasn't nothing. But I didn't do that. I looked at him and said, man, I ain't gonna hurt you, man. I ain't gonna hurt you, man. Spirit told me don't hurt you, man.
What up, my man? What's your name and where y'all from?
Oh, man, you know it's Jay Hub from Compton.
Okay. That's what's up. What's your name? Where you from?
Walk, man. I'm from the IE, baby. That's how we roll.
Yeah. IE's a big ass area. What part?
I grew up in Ontario.
All right, cool.
That 909 line, baby.
Oh, that 909 line.
Yeah, man.
So what y'all about to get this game on? What's on the line? What's the stakes?
We can do 1,000 a game. 1,000 a game.
Oh,
shit. Run 3
You
games.
got that much space?
Whatever, half man
3 games?
/ amazing player coach. What are you doing?
That's the 3K. Look, if you got a squad, man, sign up, hit that inbox, man. You can come play.
Last 2 games was overtime, too.
Oh, yeah, they both. Last 2 games was overtime. They cheated us a little bit. You can win another way, man.
I'm playing the ref, man. You ain't take my money next time, though. I guarantee that one, though.
Al Sharpton, man. Really, nigga? Really, Al? You been scamming all these years and finally got caught up, nigga. You own a wig with homemade sideburns. Al Sharpton. Really, nigga? You let Don King slap you over a bag of scrunchies. Al Sharpton. Really, nigga? You got a Snitch's Greatest Hits album dropping. I'm telling everything on everybody. Every time somebody says something important to you, you do a mic check. You said who said what to who? Mic check 1 2. Did say it again? One more time. Mic check 1 2. You said who did what to who? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Al Sharpton, you own a studio in the back of a police van, Nick. Al Sharpton, you got a Snitch's Greatest Hits album dropping, nigga. You got an 8-track with all your Joe Jackson conversations on it, Nick. You buy all your clothes from a low-level mob boss. You dismissed yourself from the Million Man March so the count would come up short. How many people we got up in here? You say who? Mic check 1 2. We got with a million. Oh, man, I got to go, man. I got to go. We got a mic check 1 2. I got to go, man. Mic check 1 2. They got a meal. I'm going to leave. It's going to be $999,000. Al Sharpton. You got a gospel album with curse words on it.
Nigga, you tried to buy dope for the Holy Ghost. Yeah, I'm here to buy dope. Anybody? Mic check 1 2. Yeah, I'm just here for a kilo 35. Mic check 1 2. Just a little sniff nose candy. Mic check 1 2. Who got the nose candy for me? Mic check 1 2. I'm here to buy dope for God. Okay, where's the God dope at? Mic check 1 2. Who's selling dope? I want to take this dope to God. I ain't got no money. This dope is going to mic check 1 2 to God, nigga. Al Sharpton. You snorted coke off of Genesis 1. Nigga, you thought God managed the temptations. Al Sharpton. Mic check 1 2. Yeah, you left the pipe bomb at the Vampire in Brooklyn premiere. They're stealing my likeness up in here. Mic check 1 2. Yeah, Eddie Murphy's stealing my. I'm off the dope I bought for God. Okay, they're stealing my. I'm off the dope I bought for God. Okay, they're stealing my likeness in mic check 1 2. Hello. Al Sharpton, nigga, you lost weight and forgot pig Latin. Mic check 1 2. Look, it's the gay. No food. It's. No food again. Stealing my likeness up in here. Mic check 1 2. Yeah, Eddie Murphy's stealing my. I'm off the dope I bought for God. Okay, they're stealing my likeness in mic check 1 2. Hello.
Yo, I hope I get that Pharcyde Soulflower vape cartridge, man.
Oh, yeah.
They won't give you the original.
Oh, okay. So
I get the original.
You be alright though, man. That's what they meant by offensive odor, though.
I do have a very offensive.
That's offensive. That's like a fuck you coming out your body. You walk by niggas, they be like, "What you say, nigga?"
I smell a fuck you in here. Somebody smell a fuck you? No, I didn't hear fuck you. I smell fuck you. This shit traveling up my nose and my brain. Now all I can think is fuck you. I just thought fuck you 9 times right now. Listen to my thought.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Yeah. Gotta get that together, brother.
We gonna give it to you. To be so well spoken, you bad odored, nigga. I ain't never met a well spoken bad odored motherfucker, bro. That's an oxymoron like a motherfucker, man.
He number one at AD.
That's a new word. Not an oxymoron, but a smell moron. That's a smell moron. It's all good, brother. Much love, man. Somebody gotta tell you though.
Oh, we know it ain't somebody. Everybody.
If the police came in, they could arrest you for that.
That's at least 90 days coming off his body, nigga. That ain't regular time. That's in the whole time he got coming off his body, nigga. That's 23-hour lockdown time he got coming off his body, nigga.
Walking real spry since you put her through the fry. Now she fucking old boy and she don't even say goodbye. Missing old girl and she wants to know the why. But open means open and emotions are a lie. Even if I had a heart, she would serve it with some pie. On a casual encounter with a bouncer over fries. When he give it to you, we gon' finally say goodbye. Cause all I do is eat, drink, fuck, and then say goodnight. I really don't fuck with you. You just cough, bitch? Cause you just something to do. You're damn right, I be a fool for food. But I really don't fool with you. I thought you knew. I really don't fuck with you. Did you just cough, bitch? Cause you just something to do. You're damn right, I be a fool for food. But I really don't fool with you. I thought you knew. The trouble with y'all is y'all ain't trouble at all. Do what you wanna do, nigga, including dropping the ball. Plan for what's in store, homie, you are not at the mall. You're not a customer no more, but a product of all. Your brother said what? Baby, don't play.
We both know Lil Jeffrey gay. You do what I tell you to do, and he do what a nigga say. Plus, I'm the one fucking you. When you feed me bullshit, I gotta stomach you with shit out direction. Like that time you kept your bat by the door for safety. Then I said, if you don't take this and keep it next to your bed, nigga gon' break in the house and take this shit and hit you in the head. I really don't fuck with you. You just cough, bitch? Cause you just something to do. You're damn right I be a fool for food, but I really don't fool with you. I thought you knew. I really don't fuck with you. Did you just cough, bitch? Cause you just something to do. You're damn right I be a fool for food, but I really don't fool with you. I thought you knew. I really don't fuck with you. Did you just cough, bitch? Cause you just something to do. You're damn right I be a fool for food, but I really don't fool with you. I thought you knew.
Niggas on the same
That's
track.
what they wanna see
You can
anyway.
just go to the camera as if we on a podcast. That'll be dope too.
You know what I'm saying? That's the one time I ain't got my little nose.
You back?
Oh, bless you. It look fuzzy. It look fuzzy. Oh, we back clear now. My camera look fuzzy, Brown. What you got for us, Snaps?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's do it. I never sleep because sleep is the cousin of death. That's one of my favorite hip hop lines because as I get older, I realize that shit is true. You know what I mean? As we get older, some of us can't go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like we need to. You know what I mean? Get the 8 hours of sleep that we supposed to get. So melatonin. How many of y'all know what that is? Yeah. Absolutely. If you can't get no sleep, melatonin will do it for you. They got vitamin. It's a vitamin that'll put you to sleep, basically. You know what I mean? It was pretty much in 2019 they seen a surge of it because it became a replacement for sleeping pills, a more healthy option for sleeping pills. But the Canadian researchers are saying that melatonin is not a solution to the problem. It's pretty much just a Band-Aid. And what they're doing is encouraging people, instead of just taking the melatonin and go to sleep, that they want you to find what is the deeper issue that's causing us from staying awake, from going to sleep. And that was the question. What do you think it is that's making us go to sleep? And are y'all? I can't get to bed. Yeah, I can't.
Not letting us go to sleep.
Yeah, why you think what's preventing us from going to sleep?
Well, Dr. Andrew Huberman did a study on this. He's a neuropsychologist, and he talks about neurotransmissions and how the neurotransmitters in your body deliver certain signals to different parts of your body based on things you do, like eat, when you watch TV, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And in his studies, which I think were very accurate, it's because people haven't calculated what their body's response time to certain stimulants. Mm-hmm. So, for instance, if you watch TV, you have to actually wind down.
Yeah.
Right.
Niggas are going straight from the cell phone and the TV, cutting the lights off and trying to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Right. They're eating. Right. You shouldn't eat 2 hours before you go to sleep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to time the things that you do so you can understand the functionality of the shit when it gets into your body or when you perceive it. So I just think we're eating at the wrong times, we're watching TV at the wrong times, and we're not allowing ourselves time to come down from the dopamine high that we get from doing certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
And on top of that, we overthink. And in America, we so goddamn stressed out. People spend the nighttime to think about a whole bunch of shit that they can't control.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
This nigga sneeze.
And so that's fucked up. So
Blaze was having an allergic reaction to DJ show.
Yeah, nigga. That bullshit cologne.
But yeah, like people are stressed out thinking about work tomorrow, always never in the moment, not present. That's one of our biggest issues in America is we're never present. It's always in the past, in the future, worried about something else. And when those things are on your mind, you use the phone and use the TV to distract yourself, and then now, okay, it's time to go to sleep, and you can't go to sleep.
So what about
people
y'all?
ain't even taking them right.
Right.
They
Speak
take
on
them
it.
right before they go to sleep. You're supposed to take that bitch way
Right.
before. Like, if you try to go to sleep at 11, 10, take that motherfucker at 8 o'clock.
Or just watch Saturday Night Live. You'll go right to bed.
That shit.
Put yourself in a position. Yeah. So are all of y'all? Is everybody in here getting 8 hours of sleep?
Fuck no.
What y'all get? Like normally, what y'all get on the average? I'm like 4 or 5.
I'm up by 5.
Right.
7, 6, 7, 7, 8.
I wish. 4 to 5. 5 at the most.
So other than melatonin, y'all got any other remedies or solutions that'll get you to sleep?
Weed.
Weed.
Bubble Kush. Bubble Kush.
Deep breathing.
Right.
Deep breathing.
Deep. Otto said deep breathing.
Bubble gums.
That's what's up. So
Take
when?
that off before you go to bed too. That shit work.
What'd you say?
Eat at the
Reboot
same
system.
time every day. Eat at the same times every day. You got to program your body. Eat at whatever your times is. 8 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and 8 o'clock again. But eat at the same times, bro, because your body will start to notice a pattern, and chemically and biologically things will happen to shift your body into that pattern.
Right.
But if you eat at 8 p.m. one night and then at 11 p.m. one night and you want to go to bed at the same time, it's not going to happen. Don't argue with your bitch before you go to bed, man.
Right.
All arguments stop
Before 7 p.m.
No video games. Cell phone turned off and turned down.
Yeah.
That's the. I feel like this is the main thing. Is the
Put them in another room.
Right.
Yeah.
Most of you
My
ain't
phone's
supposed to have
another
this-
room.
It ain't supposed to be like the electrical current coming from the phone shouldn't even be in your vicinity while you're trying to sleep.
Right.
So it shouldn't be plugged in. It shouldn't be on your bed. It should like most motherfuckers put the phone under their pillow.
What you do?
Nah, put it on the floor.
I keep my
It's supposed to be grounded. The phone's supposed to be grounded. That's the best thing I can do. I mean, I need the phone to wake me up in the morning, so I can't put it in another room. But I put it on the floor. I'm not gonna hear that bitch ring if it go off. I'm not.
If you sleeping right, you supposed to wake up and not be tired.
Right.
I've only had that in my whole life, maybe
twice.
Maybe. Where I just woke up, wasn't tired, didn't have to sit around for a bit. Nigga, just get right up and just be at it. Like that's how you know you're sleeping good.
But isn't it possible for your body to get used to that pattern? You hear what I'm saying? Like if you're only getting 4 to 5 hours a night, that don't mean you're getting enough sleep, but your body's used to that pattern. So every day, like by the 5th night, you're gonna wake up with that energy ready to go because it's what I do every day.
How many
You
days?
feel what I'm saying?
But here,
You're gonna overuse your body.
But here's the thing. But when we talk about doing the same thing every day, I'm literally talking about the same thing at the same time. I'm not talking about you might go to bed at 10 every day, but you may at 8 15 minutes before bed one day, or you may have, you know what I'm saying? Like literally, you have to put your body on the clock in order to maximize the rest.
Right.
It's gonna be confused.
One thing that used to help me get to sleep is, I mean, y'all might not be with it, but I used to pray. Just for real. I would fall asleep in my prayer. Yeah, but that would knock me out. But to change it from that.
This nigga falls on guy. You praying.
I'm just saying it would knock me. I mean, because when you pray, you ain't like you said, studying too. You ain't got
studying because it's the same way like when you was in school, like you would fall asleep when you study, and then once you study, like if you study something new,
just read.
You'll fall asleep. But then at the same time, while you sleeping, you dream about what you just read, and it stays in your mind, and it kind of interpolates into the dream.
right. And again, that goes back to what Pac was saying. Ain't no electronics or nothing around there.
Show would just be staring at the page.
But look,
Exactly, staring at the page, and he go to bed with dreams of white. That's why he have an all white sweatsuit because he been meditating on blank pages.
Meditating on blank
And anytime they offer us a supplement from something or for something, it's to distract you from what you should be doing. Paying attention to yourself. Ultimately, study yourself. Learn you. Know what's going on with you. Like Kraig said, what time you eat, what time you don't. Learn you, and then you'll probably figure out a whole bunch of shit about yourself. Sleep problems, sinus issues, whatever.
And then the biggest thing also just be at peace with yourself. Whatever the thing about you want to change, go ahead and do it and change it at any time, whenever you feel like it. If you don't want to change it, be content with it. just be at peace with yourself. You'll sleep a lot better when you're at peace with wherever you at.
And that brings me into my next tree talk topic. One of the main answers that I'm seeing in the chat and everybody was saying is some good weed will put you to sleep too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all smoke before y'all go to sleep, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
before I go to sleep, first thing I do, it's the last thing I do before I go to sleep and the first thing I do when I wake up.
Absolutely.
High as hell now.
So check this out. We know that cannabis it helps us with a bunch of things such as seizures and going to sleep and stuff like that, right? It has a bunch of benefits to it, right? I got a new one for y'all. How about employment? So, right. So since the cannabis industry has opened up within the last year, there's over 500,000 people with full-time cannabis jobs. And they said last year, 90% of the positions didn't even exist. Right. So within 12 months, there was no position at all. And now 500,000 people are employed by the cannabis industry.
Let's talk about the state of Washington. They generated almost $1 billion in taxes.
First week?
Last year they generated almost $1 billion in taxes from cannabis sales. Half of that is going back towards people who were victims of the whole drug war. The drug war.
I got a homeboy that this motherfucker is a weed union rep. Like in California, the weed has local unions, and this dude basically goes around to different weed shops, and when employees have complaints about their management, they file a union complaint. It's like a for real local, like the Teamsters. Right. And this nigga really just makes money being a weed union rep. Like that's like a lot of people getting employed and shit.
And that's my whole thing. So while we looking at the unemployment rate and all that, I think if they legalize weed in more states, that might help us with the job crisis. Would y'all think so?
If you legalize anything that people want, it's going to help with any job crisis. If you legalize heroin in a place where people want to get high on heroin, niggas going to be jobs from niggas selling heroin, needles, and everything.
So you can stop taking it illegally.
Might as well look. Joe Biden just gave out crack pipes a couple weeks ago.
All right.
Might as well legalize. This motherfucker gave out crack pipes. $30 million worth of them. Might as well legalize shit and get it over with.
There's got to be more to that story. I keep hearing people say that shit.
It's not just crack pipes.
It was clean.
You have to have a bag of crack pipes. Drop them off. That's not
30 million crack pipes.
This is the thing.
Clean.
This is the thing. I was dating this girl who was like, she was a doctor. The clinic she was working for, they literally were giving out. This is years ago. They were giving out bags with drug paraphernalia. That was part of, and they're getting. This was free. Like they're getting a government grant to do this. This was part of their rehabilitation process. Wow. So it's like, this ain't new. This is an old thing. Yeah. But now it's okay.
Ever since white folks got on drugs back in 2000, like heavy, they've been doing like that, but they got an additional $30 million for that.
That's just crazy.
It ain't funny no more all of a sudden.
Yeah, he's not handing out crack pipes though. It's more like a safe place for them to do it, like the Carter on New Jack City.
No, they're literally getting crack pipes.
And then they're gonna.
No, he's handing out.
No, they're literally getting crack pipes.
Bags with a crack pipe in it with paraphernalia. No, they can go to a clinic and go pick it up for free.
There are crackheads coming out the clinic saying, "Look at my crack pipe" on Instagram.
It's a smoker's goodie bag.
Todd, those glasses ain't shit.
Todd, where can I get one? Where can I get one? Not my Joe Biden. Not my Joe Biden.
Joe Biden good to me.
If you a new nigga, I'm talking about our age, smoking crack. Nigga, we all know.
Yeah. Right. You don't really see niggas crackheads no more. Like, I'm back in the 80s, you saw nigga crackheads all up and down Slauson. Yeah. You don't really see nigga crackheads like that no more.
Worse than the crackhead, nigga.
Yeah. Bro.
They everywhere.
I drive up Figueroa like damn near every morning to go to church, to go to work.
That's why you see you mentioned one street. I'm talking about in the 80s. They were Figueroa, Broadway, Maine, Hoover, niggas. Every street.
That doesn't change the statement. You don't see them. You see them.
No, it does change it because if all the crackheads went from the same neighborhood, went from every goddamn street to one block where the Strawberries always been.
That's what they had. I'm just thinking.
That's a good thing. That shows it. I'm saying that shows improvement. Niggas ain't getting cooked on crack like they used to.
Right.
And that's a beautiful thing.
Hooked on
something else.
other shit.
Crystal's
the new
worse.
shit.
Yes. But crystal meth, that's something you do. They're on meth, but I'm saying the numbers. We was around in the 80s, nigga. You know.
Right.
Nigga, my best friend died from an overdose on crystal meth. Nigga, I'm telling you, it's niggas out here strung out on crystal. Just like
pandemic right now.
That's how they got niggas with the crack. It was new.
Crack and meth are both very bad in the rest of the country.
Yeah, it was new. But it definitely ain't, like Dwann said, it ain't that bad out. That's because motherfuckers in our era, that was a terrible fucking stigma. Your uncle's a basehead. Your mama a basehead. Your daddy.
To be a basehead back in the day was
terrible.
It's more spread out.
You don't want to hear that.
It ain't an inner city.
What it is?
It ain't an inner city culture no more.
Now it's white people
more
doing
niggas outside of LA than in LA. I'm telling you, nigga, from here to motherfucking Indio, it's a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And nigga, it's bad, bro. Yeah. It's bad.
It's always gonna be something. It's always gonna be some drug
because the thing is, like, a lot of white people do that shit.
Yeah.
So that's what it's like. Now it's
that's why it's a problem.
Let's look into this problem
I was in Freeport, motherfucking. What is that shit called? Rhode Island. I think it's called Freeport, but it's a whole city full of motherfuckers strung out on opioids. I'm talking about a city the size of Pasadena, my nigga. And it's motherfucking families where the father, the mother, the grandparents are all strung out on opioids.
Redlands, California. I was up there recently. In Redlands, you see this number of strung out motherfuckers. But what I'm saying is, right now the number is about 16% of the black population is on drugs. And in other races it's higher. All I'm saying is Cass is doing a lot better. 16.5% in this so stressed out ass economy, it's a surprise it ain't at 50% with all the shit niggas is going through right now.
And those percentages are mixed people accounting for black people, or is it just
people? And there's no such thing as mixed. Mixed is some shit niggas jack off to and fantasize about. There's no such thing as mixed.
If they're mixed, if they're
there's no such thing as mixed.
Okay, such a
You know what I'm saying? You're either black, Hispanic, white, Asian.
That's it.
There's no mixed.
What you got for us, Blue?
Man, I'm taking this right back to Seattle, man. I want to finish getting off into that superhero story,
I was
bro.
doing my research too, nigga.
Man, they had a.
We need that.
Yeah, so we talked about that out there, man. That they had a real live superhero running around Seattle, Washington.
I didn't
know that.
Phoenix Jones was his name, and he was an actual mixed martial artist. So no matter what you thought about this goofy motherfucker, like, imagine, imagine you standing somewhere smoking weed and he's telling you, hey man, you're not supposed to be doing that. Don't do this here. Get your goofy ass out of here. And he really beat your ass. Or, you know what I'm saying? In costume. You know what I'm saying? Like, what could you, like, how funny is that?
Nigga in a cartoon costume?
Man, you know how many lawsuits took place? Because you never expect a motherfucker at some goofy shit like that to be experiencing anything other than drugs. But he was a real motherfucking soldier, real skills, real ability to fight, and will kick your ass.
But the funny thing is, it was the battles that he picked and choose. Remember the dude said it's like he wasn't going to the hood and doing shit. He going to pick it on a bunch of white people. No, he said that to us. He said he was like, nah, he wasn't going to the hood. He was going to pick it on, but he wasn't going nowhere where we would get shot.
He was going to whoop most niggas too.
Yeah. No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying. Of course, I'm probably 90% nigga on the street that he could probably fuck up.
That white boy that he broke down, that was a nice sized white boy.
Oh yeah.
Nigga that he kept kicking in the leg.
Yeah, but he won't go nowhere. But he won't go nowhere where he would get shot.
No.
That's what he says.
He moved the shit out the way.
So his costume wasn't bulletproof?
No.
He ain't Batman.
Eventually he did.
But what you're not mentioning is why it worked. Because what?
They're in combat state.
Combat state.
Right.
If I want to fight you and I said police, we about to fight, and they asked us, and we both agreed we could fight.
What's amazing?
Is it?
Like, you get into some shit. Yeah, it's mutual combat unless somebody a pussy and want to press charges, but yeah, it's mutual combat. So if you press
I don't think the
charges,
cops gonna let you fight. No. The cops not gonna stand and let you fight.
Washington, you can say it in front of the police, and they're like,
they'll move.
Go
All
ahead,
right,
y'all do your thing right quick.
And you can't sue and all that shit.
Yeah.
Get your ass.
Y'all get done. Y'all go home. Nobody gets arrested.
but
The cops is somebody's getting arrested.
Those are slap boxing matches. That ain't real. I know a nigga gonna really hold on. Listen, I'm gonna ask permission really quick. I want to fight. a fight just happens, and right here.
No, that's what he was doing. That's what he was doing.
It's like a duel.
That's what he was doing.
That's why he didn't go to the pen at first. He went to the pen for selling drugs.
Right. They caught him
He
doing
didn't go to
that.
the pen for assault. He beat up a lot of white boys.
Oh, here
Wait, we didn't say for 1 year. Wasn't it like?
He said 2000.
California, yeah, he been in jail.
Wasn't it like a crazy ass like
2014 or something like that. The crazy thing is
2014 when he got started.
2014 when he got started. The crazy thing to the Kraig Factors at the show was the stories that the people in Seattle had. Like he brought this story up and the whole crowd went crazy. Like they all physically saw this nigga running through the city in a superhero outfit giving niggas fades. Like they really saw that shit. Like that's amazing to me, man. That shit was crazy.
Man,
That can never happen.
Did any of y'all know that story?
Yeah, I didn't know the story,
already?
but I seen the videos. I just didn't know it was real. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was Halloween.
Oh, that shit is funny. Nah, but the cold thing about it, if you Google this nigga name on YouTube, you see this nigga in an actual ring fighting.
Wow. Later on, he started trying
His
to get
ass whooped up.
well, you know, normally when we do our shows, we go to places and we give our game, our perspective, and you know what I'm saying, and they interact with us. But I thought that was a good little twist to say, you know what? I don't think a lot of y'all knew about it, so I'm gonna educate y'all on it. But let them do the talk. Let them actually, you know what I'm saying, educate us because they the ones who really from there.
They was
giving us
man.
We was looking at him like us crazy, but
What he got popped for?
The drugs, yeah. Well, you know, any black man put on a goddamn costume for real, he high on something for sure. If he ain't getting paid, he high on something.
So you hide behind them glasses?
Oh yeah, as a motherfucker.
I mean, eventually he'll get paid, bro. I see
I'm getting paid.
coming from this whole thing.
it probably when he
I mean, he'll get paid.
Yeah.
So Snowfall's all on TV. Rick ain't got shit.
and the nigga had sidekicks though.
Oh yeah.
He had sidekicks?
Yeah, no. He
A bunch of white boys doing it, right?
Like, you know, it was a name for him, something too. It was a name for the followers, the people who would, you know, assist him.
Dozy, what you got for us?
Crazy
So,
shit.
we're gonna switch gears. We're gonna talk about this smack scene real quick, right? Not the smack scene, but we're gonna talk about 19.
19. Okay, I feel you.
It's some reports coming out that weed apparently is like a deterrent for you getting high or not getting high. I'm sorry. I'm high. But so I mean, I'm gonna say I'm one of the people. Like I know I was real disrespectful last year. The last 2 years, I act like COVID didn't exist. I went everywhere they said not to go. Y'all know.
Yeah.
Everywhere they said not to go, I was there. Twice, 3, 6 times. I ain't catch a fucking thing. But I smoke like a fucking tree, like a chimney. So it's like, I'm assuming that this report that came out might have some truth to it. I know a lot of people who smoke a lot like me.
prevents the smack.
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard that when it first when it first came out, when the 19 first came out, it was all over social media, and I was hearing it everywhere. Like if weed will slow, you won't get it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
everybody want to smoke like get through your nostrils.
And then Kraig don't really smoke. You know
That shit
what
died before he hit his digestive system.
We gotta find out.
That shit already dead.
We gotta find out this nigga's secret.
I kind of, but that shit was weak though, because I was still smoking weed when I had it mine. I had it for like 3 days, but it was like kind of weak. It was
3 days.
That's a lot for it to penetrate through.
Grown ass man.
Ran out of
Nigga blazes glasses is a COVID fly trap.
Yeah, I think there's some truth to that. I don't know, man. I think it might be true.
I don't know.
I can speak for myself and for the people I know.
Right.
It seems like it might be.
Todd got it, what, 2-3 times?
Them glasses ain't shit.
Twice.
One time.
Niggas better do their own research, man.
You smoke like that.
That's it. A turkey sandwich broke down on the side of the road trying to get to Dwann's stomach.
Turkey
Todd high as a motherfucker.
He gotta stop for that. Like, hold on.
Right.
Gloves.
Right. Nigga, that's the problem. Nigga, you owe us a funny.
Everybody has a dick.
You couldn't get the low hanging fruit.
You couldn't get the low hanging fruit.
Right.
Dwann fat joke. You don't get no easy.
Everybody got a fat joke for this. This nigga said that.
Todd, I can't defend you on that one. Look at that.
This nigga said the turkey broke down on the side.
You know what's he eating?
If you gotta defend once you gotta start giving out explanations.
So, how you get your sweater over that flea collar?
That's funny as hell, bro.
Turkeys broke down.
I see you upgraded your wardrobe, nigga. Went to a yard sale.
This is the worst dressed nigga.
I swear to God,
I promise you. You really think you dressed dope?
I just wanted you.
That's
Hey, you don't see the shit you be wearing?
This shirt costs more than 12 of your outfits.
I swear to God.
That nigga said 12.
Hold on,
Hold on, you got that from the
Let me see your. Oh, you got on a van. Oh, van. That's the fly shit. My bad.
Hey, you didn't say that.
I didn't know about vans.
No, he said it's humble though. He said it's my humble food. It's my humble choice.
Wait, Craig.
I got options. You know, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit look like a straight jacket you wearing, my nigga. Oh, that's just hilarious.
Hold on, Craig. How did you even think that this nigga had 12 outfits in the first place? Where the fuck did you get that from, man?
Hey, we know you ain't got 12. We saw them coloring book pants last week.
Yeah.
That nigga got 20 shirts and 3. That nigga got 20 shirts and 3 pairs of pants.
Your nose is longer than Crenshaw.
Come sit down on the bench with me.
Ain't nobody doing that, man.
Hey, go get show. Go get show.
Remember that shit, dude? Where you just made a dumbass play that the coach gets you and you don't want to tap the nigga hand when you leave.
Sonny back there looking hella confident, like I dress better than all you niggas. Sonny back there confident in the motherfucker when they come to dressing. That nigga went to the
I don't want any smoke.
Who else got one? Oh, Otto.
Oh yeah.
What you got for
wrap it up.
Here we go.
Man, don't be.
That nigga wanted to tag.
So
slide in. Tell us your motto.
So let me tell you.
That nigga dressed like he hypnotized bitches.
That sounds like what you're gonna post. In the Bronx, a suspect. His name is Frank Abrokwa. Is he Nigerian? Is that Nigerian? Damn. So this.
Oh, okay.
So one of the Nigerian brothers. I mean, it's true. He got charged for menacing and disorderly conduct and harassment. This Nigerian brother, Abrokwa, has 44 prior arrests. But no, the incident was a shitty situation. So he took feces and slapped a woman with it.
Shit slapped out.
That was the shit.
Where was this shit at? New York?
The Bronx. Igbo too. He's Igbo.
That nigga read like he's skipping sentences.
I was skipping sentences, man.
So what happened? So he slapped.
And he got arrested. I mean,
Was it his own feces or he?
I don't know. I just gotta dig deep into that story.
Question though, like, wait, where'd you get the shit from? Where the first one?
Who would have known this shit?
I mean, he's homeless, so I mean, I guess he. No, you.
He looks like DJ Show without a beard. It might be you. Now that you mention it.
If he was ownerless, he could relate to show.
So the dude was walking around the Bronx and just picked up some shit and just slapped somebody.
They didn't say if he just randomly. They didn't say if he randomly picked up shit off the corner.
Picked up shit.
Who does that?
Wherever it came from, it was
It
shit.
had to be like you only pick up shit you know.
Well, he said he had 40.
Where the
Shit in his hand.
Picking up strange.
Where the
you only
shit
pick
came
up shit
from,
you
man,
know.
context of the story.
That's
Because if he took the time to grab some other shit, you know, then he crazy. But if he shitted himself out, that was
still
what-
crazy.
That's
still
crazy,
crazy.
but that's
It's
with
still crazy.
intent. That's malice.
But it's not.
Weaponized shit.
Them Team Jordans you got on his malice.
All right.
See, it's not.
Don't get your-
We putting too much focus on the shit ter. We should be putting more focus on the shit t. Okay, the woman who got slapped the fuck
was
out.
she? So what was her
She's traumatized for life. For life.
Don't make me put them on the table next to yours. And these are my workout J's, so you know what I'm gonna beat your fly shit.
Yeah, put it on the table, y'all.
Yeah, we want to see him on the table.
Show went out on a job interview.
How'd you know? Did I apply with you too?
So what she do? Did she sue the city or some shit?
Nah, she just cried about it, man. She's
Wait, what?
The lady, the shit tea.
I'm crying for her.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. She would just sit and post it, you know, playing Candy Crush on her phone. You know, nigga, just Nigerian dude come walk by and said,
Yeah, I say Nigerian dude.
okay,
Nigga did this.
No, ain't a nigga. That's Nigerian.
Yeah, I ain't.
If that
nigga
if that nigga had an A average, it'd be like, that's Nigerian with that A average, goddamn it. So yeah, Nigeria did this shit too. Fair, nigga.
You're right. You're right.
She said, in her words, no, these are her words. I got out of work and I was waiting for the train. Sat down for a moment. All of a sudden, a man approaches me. He hits me in the face and throws a bag of feces. He spreads it all over my face, in my hair, without a motive, for no reason. Who does that?
Wait, she didn't know the nigga?
No.
Why did you have a sex chronicle cadence?
That's some nasty shit.
This whole time I thought it was
She
like
goes,
her manners.
she goes, I was surprised. I was talking on the phone. He must have seen me sitting there and wanted to get me. It happened so quickly, I didn't even realize. Once he left, it sunk in with what occurred. Like, oh, she started smelling the shit. Like, oh, this nigga just slapped me with a handful of human doo-doo. Like, who does that?
That's fucked up.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that shouldn't nobody have to deal with that.
That's
one time a woman, I know she ready to change genders at that point. Could you know what I'm saying? A man do some foul shit like that and there's nothing you can do about it physically, like.
And New York got them bullshit ass gun laws, so she can't carry.
That's what a man is for.
Right.
Yeah.
Ain't calling no shit. Nah, I ain't gonna say it. But yeah, that's fucked up. Hopefully you're alright, lady. That's nasty. We're gonna wrap up the show. Tell them where they can find you, Snaps.
Show Penn Roethlisberger on IG, Snaptastic_Penn. The Dina Collective album on the way. You think you write all the time? Well, I write more.
That's right.
You already know what it is. Some goodies. This nigga Kraig. Hey, it's Bad Boy Blaze, man. Shout out to myself. Y'all follow me on Instagram, man. OOBLZ. That's 00BLZ, man. And y'all tune in. We're gonna be talking shit, swallowing spit pretty soon, man.
Whoa, you're grown
at least 6 minutes a day. So, yeah, man.
I don't like that either.
Is the glasses gonna be?
Blaze don't care about none of that.
That's it. No more.
That's all you get.
And you, to you Todd fans, y'all not welcome, man. But I support the community anyway, man. I respect y'all, man. Whichever letter you fall under.
We don't want to go to the swallow spit part.
6 minutes. I mean, for sure, that's really like 2 minutes. Every 2 minutes, because he has excessive saliva. I'm just saying, bro. You gotta just swallow. Show gotta swallow more often. I'm just saying.
That right there. That nigga weird. That nigga weird, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not cool. No, it's not cool. No, it's not cool.
Does everyone agree that he needs to swallow more often?
Pause.
You're a grown ass.
Put some cotton balls in your mouth. I don't know.
You gonna put balls in your mouth after we say pause?
Fuck what they talking about, man.
This nigga.
Give it up for show. His 231st birthday is.
Nigga's a god dog.
Hey man, y'all smutting over some real player shit though, man. You real players, man. We gonna talk shit and swallow spit. And you niggas who need a little bit more cap, y'all come through and hang out too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, right.
No translation needed, Todd. This for my crew.
Yeah. That nigga was self-conscious.
He had to solidify it.
I didn't make myself clear. We gonna be spitting and shit.
That nigga was in his head like I shouldn't have said that.
Hold on, before you talk.
Okay.
Oh shit. It won't go down, bro.
Before you talk your shit.
Swallow the spit, nigga. Swallow the spit.
No, we got it. So I'm gonna go right now. You get ready, show.
What's happening?
What you get ready for?
Hold on, for him to talk.
He owe you $25, huh?
No, too soon.
You gonna work this off.
So anyway,
Show wrote the Emancipation Doglamation.
You're stupid. You dressed like a Puerto Rican gangster.
the fuck are you talking about, man? You like it?
Oh shit.
You play golf?
Dígame lo que quieres.
DJ Show.
You celebrating Dog 10th this year?
No. When is Dog History Month?
Hey, you got a lot of stunning.
When is Dog History Month?
All the Texas dogs didn't know they was free. Everybody else.
You got a lot of Hispanic homies because you like niggas calling you Poppy.
I'm sorry.
Who's a single?
You made the base.
Basic.
Doggy and Tudman is his hero.
Doggy and Tudman. What the fuck?
Hey, when they said Lord knows, you thought they was talking about your nostrils.
Lord knows. He said Lord knows. Lord knows.
That's funny.
Well,
man.
Let me, as I continue, I am Autobots. You can find me on Instagram. It's Autobots, man. Tap into all my work, man. Go check out the movie Host, the Paul Hogan story. Those who know Paul Hogan, that's the original Crocodile Dundee. Go check me out in Double Cross. Go check me out in Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tells No Tales. Check me out. Check me out in motherfucking this short film on YouTube called damn, what the fuck is that movie called?
Abraham Lincoln.
Sojourner Truth, nigga.
Sojourner
Barker Luther King.
Barker Luther King.
I heard the one making that LL Cool J song. I'm going back to rallies.
I don't think so. I just might think so.
All right, Frederick Douglass.
W.E.B. Dog Boys.
Dog Boys.
Yeah.
I was, this is Douglas.
And it was about me.
Damn.
Go ahead, show.
We gonna have to get the bomb necklace too. Like,
Right. Oh, David Ruffin. Okay. That's funny. David Ruffin.
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley was the funniest shit. That shit is funny.
Shout out to the Kraig Facts.
Shout out to Kraig Facts comedy.
That's some
man.
funny shit,
That
man.
motherfuckers is
Hey, we got
hilarious.
1,000 in these likes.
Lights, bro. We got 1,000 lights down
Smash the
there.
like button, man.
Should be
But-
shit. You did yours?
Nah, I ain't do mine yet. Yo, what's up, man? Hey, this the last time that nigga's gonna see me at 33, you know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, damn.
Birthday coming up,
yeah,
man.
birthday coming up. Nigga said I was turning 246 in dog years or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
That niggas is crazy.
So do you grow a new coat? Does this change like a whole nother color? Damn, nigga's fresh.
You let Todd bow to your shirt.
He did.
He said he did.
that nigga Alvin said thank you.
He said that's a bomb for you, motherfucker. Nah, but make sure y'all check me out, man. Hey, y'all stupid. Make sure y'all check me out, Planet Radio on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, The Real DJ Show. Snapchat, all that other good shit. If y'all got music, make sure y'all tap in. You know what I'm saying? Submit y'all music if y'all need write-ups or blogs. Or y'all got a music video, we play that shit too. You know what I'm saying? We also got the website, planaradiostation.com. Make sure y'all tap in.
yeah.
Show.
That shit.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I want to give props to the show, man. You did a great job in Seattle.
He did.
I like how you got up and commanded the stage.
Appreciate it, man.
Feel me? I always get on you about getting serious about stand-up, and that was a step, bro. So as you build a fan base, you got to be ready to entertain them, bro.
Right. Thank you. I appreciate
You
it,
know
bro.
what I'm saying? So
Thank
keep
you.
doing that type of shit, man.
Thank you.
Good shit, show.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
And you kept your whole white outfit clean the whole night.
We done on that shit dirty. Hey, I should have bet everybody in here, nigga.
No, when you took it off, was it moving on the inside though?
You get your tail in the pan.
Do the one inside.
Do the one inside. Hey, this nigga Autobots is hilarious as fuck, man. It was just like a random ass freestyle, man, that I got, man. All of us up there just kicking the floor. This nigga Auto just said something random. I thought I wasn't hitting the shit hit.
Man,
always
shit
hit.
hit,
That's
man.
shit funny, bro.
Hey, Lyric C said Barkus Garvey.
Marcus Garvey.
These motherfuckers are
birthday on
hilarious.
March 3rd, you know what I'm saying?
My dad's on the 4th.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up.
My grandfather on the 5th. He about to turn 98.
Right.
Yeah.
So y'all got any kibbles and bits to send up here? We taking all treats and whatnot, right?
So Blaze own you or something? What is this? What is talking like?
That nigga, I don't got offended. Like, wait a minute, he owns you? I need to talk to him?
Feed my dog without asking me.
Yeah.
What day's your birthday?
Feed my dog.
Okay, we celebrating on Thursday. What
Shit, I got something to do afterwards, but shit, we can celebrate in this motherfucker.
All right, for something, you want to bring a cake or something, man. We'll get you
Mark
right.
Jackson.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
We'll bring a gang of chew toys and throw them on the table. Let's show.
You still buy me?
That's right, yeah.
You took your Friday pills on Tuesday.
Show you got a femur bone in your backpack that you No.
Show gonna get groomed on Wednesday. Show gonna get groomed on Wednesday for the show on Thursday.
You got R&P tats in Old English.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Show is mixed with Cocker Spaniel.
No,
I like when he said Cocker.
No, it's why you set him up like that, man. You like the bartender. You're supposed to cut him off. That's too much for you.
That's the bartender, though.
That's right.
That's the bartender.
He was gonna be funny or it's not, man. Hey, check it out, man. Uncle Todd Comedy, IG, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. What y'all finna do on YouTube? Follow me on there. Watch some of my videos. Check my album out. I left me in Pasadena on there. Blame the Bartender, which I got a chance to perform with everybody up here. Shit was awesome. And I think that's it. Yeah, man. Watch my old shit. Follow me. And
what y'all finna do?
What y'all finna do? And Taco Tuesday. Today's Taco Tuesday. So yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So play it one time. At least play it one time.
Play that. Play that Taco Tuesday. Get off it. You know what I'm saying? And have some tacos. Get off the tacos, man. Go to Blaze's spit party. Don't forget that. It's gonna be live.
Hey, what y'all finna do is a cold player line for real. Like, you ever finish with a woman or somebody, and that's my line. Like, so, what you about to do? So what you about to do? Yeah.
It ain't gonna stop. This is another dope ass show. It ain't gonna stop.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, motherfucker.
For real.
Hey, yo, chat with Quentin.
Hey!
Once again, happy birthday to Pops this weekend, man. I love you, Daddy.
Yes, sir.
Regular.
Daddy, oh! What do you think about the video?
He loved it.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Why is he yelling ho like that? Who told him? No,
Did he tell you the numbers when you show him the video?
You do not.
Man.
No?
Who's he speaking? Those who's speaking?
No, speaking.
That's him. That's him.
Hey, did he like the video?
Speaking nothing.
What did he say? Like this? No, did he? Did he like the video?
Nigerian sound Ukrainian in the motherfucker. The Nigerian going to war. Hey, regular _ DOZ.
I know. Did he like the video?
No, I said it. Oh, you wouldn't hear it. Oh, my bad. Yeah. He was really. Okay, so he had an issue with me not being there, but like him seeing the shit, it was okay. Like he was real talk. My pops is a narcissist on the low, so he loved that. Like, a bunch of people don't know him, is giving him praise.
You know my greatness.
This nigga sat there and replayed that shit 6 times. That's my favorite pops. Yeah, that's hilarious. I promise you, watch this shit all a gang of times, man. He fucks with us. I love. Hey, man, regular _ DOZ. Y'all know where to find me. I love everybody.
At Dwann B on Instagram, Dwann B on YouTube, and CincinnatiStraits.com. Go to my YouTube today. I broke down the whole Ukraine situation and how that tied into them kicking out the Africans and all that stuff.
Fuck my snack time up.
Shit. Cupcakes, mother. Icing is Ukrainian.
Right. Ukrainian.
All right, Quagmire. That's a good one. That's a good one, Quagmire.
Giggity.
Folks eat pretzels and shit. Like pretzels.
But we broke down the whole situation. And go to the YouTube channel. We got a whole bunch of good shit coming up for you. The music tree is almost done by my graphic designers, taking y'all back to the 1600s through now. And the music that we created and all the children that came out of it. So we're breaking all that stuff down because we need to get the historical perspective done right. With research and resources you can go to so that ain't bullshit.
Yeah, y'all check that out too, you uneducated motherfuckers. Go get the help you need, man, because he's breaking it down from times, dates,
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, been a great show. We really love and appreciate you guys. Check out the website, purchase the merch, support everybody. If I owe you something, get it from God. God. Also check out the KBLA app, 1580 KBLA app. Download it, man. Support Tavis. He's a good dude. He's looked out for us. Support, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Purchase that Chill Withers. The Chill Never Withers is also on the way, and some new merch on the way. And that LA and San Diego show will be up pretty soon for you guys. Love it.
When Kraig take his hat off and go.
Goes the weasel.